All right, we're live. Sunday, October 12th. Little evening stream. Nothing too crazy here. What am I supposed to do here? Looks like I'm going lumber mill. What rating is this? It's 2800. Okay, let's pay attention. What are we facing? Probably priest healer and warlock. All right. Oh, he pegged my kick. He's really focused on killing my pet. Which I don't think is going to be super effective, but kind of keep him busy this way. Blast some damage here. Alright. I probably should dot his pet too, actually. You know, it is kind of effective in a way because, like, one thing about BGs is like nobody watches pet health because you can't. It's too much to track, you know. Wait, can we kill this guy? Nah, I don't think so. I think we got him here. Nice. Okay, that took a lot of effort, but all right, we finally got the lumber mill. Nice. Let's get another pet. Okay, how are we doing? We're horde side. Looks like we're slightly up. We've lost mid, but gold mine has been going okay. So as long as we can take back farm, should be okay. All right. I always hate firing up the stream when I'm like in a match. It's like so hectic trying to do that at the same time. But you know what? Okay, they're back. They want more. He like focuses my pet. I don't understand that. I mean, I get the idea of like pivoting to the pet every now and then. Oh shoot, we overlapped their interrupts. Actually, I should probably dot this guy more. Mind control, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and wall here. Healthstone. This is actually super silly. I really don't think like affliction versus affliction. The only reason why we were able to kill him earlier is because like somebody else swooped, like managed to come by and like help us out. But like this doesn't actually end. There's like no way this ends. Shoot. All right. So the reason why I'm targeting, I almost never target healers primarily in this sort of matchup, but because this is like so unlikely to result in a kill anytime soon, this actually is more of a mana game, and we're absolutely winning this mana fight. Oh shoot, my pet might die, but that's okay. Nothing that can't be fixed with a little health funnel. I probably actually should wait to interrupt mind control until he actually uses the Alright, here's where we're in a little trouble. Because I was not paying much attention and let my pet die, but that's okay. Oh, he actually should not have. Okay, maybe we can actually recover here. Just blast damage. So he's trying to drink now. I don't know. I think we're all kind of like over it. It's my impression. Oh, nice. We actually just straight up won. I don't think he was Zoom. So I'm going to fear this guy, but I don't think I can actually... Dang it, he's so beefy. Nice, he got the... Oh, did he didn't get? No, that was not him. Alright, so now that puts us in a really good spot. I think we need one more base, though, to win. Is that right? The math is so hard. I think you get 150 per base, or 125 per base. If it's 150, we win. If it's 125, we might need another base. I actually don't know. Whoa! Whoa! I think the mount he just summoned has like an amazing like... He has like some green mount. He's not listening to my chat. I wanted to ride that mount again. Oh yeah. Ah, okay, I gotta get this mount. Class mounted Falcon. Oh man. Did he just go over the edge? All right. All right. I think we win anyway. But let's go ahead and. All right. This is not ending anytime soon. But as long as we take the farm in 10 seconds, I think we win. All right. Nice. Yeah, we're starting to climb. So I've just been playing some Affliction just for fun in Blitz. Slowly getting up in rating. I usually mostly play demo. But I'm kind of just like messing around a bit. Might as well. It's kind of been fun. And the queues have been pretty fast as Affliction. Oh. But now I'm like 2,800, and I think the rating, I think it might be a little slower at this point. We'll see. Hey, 5-piece. Hey, Smelly. Ran into you in twos the other day. I was so nervous after you noticed it was me. Don't get nervous. Oh my gosh, that's funny. What were you playing? Yeah, twos is like a nice little small community. So we all kind of like end up getting to know each other at some point because there's like only so many of us who play it regularly. Twos is fun. Yeah. So when I play twos, I always play with my wife. So that Pinky or Winky the priest is my wife. You're doing Fury Warrior Prez. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, it's that's it's funny. Like depending on the season, Fury Warrior Preservation is like a hard counter to us, or like something that we hard counter. I feel like it's like very binary for some reason. But I remember the games. Yeah, my wife and I were. Yeah, it's like we only play like a few games at a time because like after you queue like 5, 6 times, you've seen all the other teams queuing at the time. But it was fun. Those were good games. Well played. Yeah, Fury Warrior Prez is like it's pretty good every season, I think. Right now, though, I feel like Warlock has a little bit of an upper hand in that matchup, which is weird because I think the last 2 seasons it was the other way around. Fun games. Okay, so I've managed to climb to rank 1 territory on all 3 specs in solo shuffle, so I kind of want to play my alt now. But then again, I'm also still working on my BG Blitz ratings. What should I do? I think I'll play an alt so that I can get more queues going. I'm really enjoying Affliction right now. 5-piece GG's, yeah. Not sure what to kick ever. You thought Afflock shared 1 lockout, but don't know enough. So generally speaking, if you kick almost anything an Afflock casts, you will lock him out, just in general. And I'll show you why. And I'll show you why that doesn't work on with me, because when I play something kind of unusual. So drustvar.com. So if I just go to the leaderboards in Solo Shuffle, so here's Affliction. So this is me. I'm Stinky. I play Hellcaller. Every other top Warlock plays Soul Harvester. So and Soul Harvester has essentially 1 school of magic. I mean, there are some Shadow Flame spells, but for the most part, if you kick them in Fear or Shadow Bolt or Haunt or UA, those are all shadow spells, and it locks them out, and they can basically, they just run around doing nothing for the duration of the kick. If you play Hellcaller, it's a little different. So if you get kicked in Shadow, you can still apply Wither, which is one of your major damage spells. And because Wither is Shadow Flame and it's an instant cast, so it can't get kicked. So when you kick me in Shadow and I'm playing Hellcaller, it doesn't stop me as much. Now, the drawback is that Hellcaller is worse. I mean, you can tell that Hellcaller is worse because everybody else is playing Soul Harvester. But it gives me more flexibility in terms of schools of magic. So that's why I kind of play around with that more. And I've been having fun with it because I think it's viable. I don't think it's like as good, perhaps, as it may not be as good as Soul Harvester, but it's actually pretty fun. Um, Definitely viable. I mean, I'm playing it at the same rating as the other top warlocks. Um, but yeah, it is kind of funny that it's so one-sided. Everyone plays Soul Harvester. I think the only people who play it, this is me too, you know. Everyone else plays Soul Harvester. That's what the purple thing is here. But there's like I think it is totally possible to make Hellcaller work. I'd say the thing you want to kick is like so Malefic Rapture. If you can ever kick Malefic Rapture for either Soul Harvester or Hellcaller Warlocks, it'll totally lock them out because that's a Shadow Flame spell. So that's the ideal thing to kick. But the truth is, Malefic Rapture doesn't itself do very much damage anymore. It used to, but right now it's like kind of like you kind of cast it to spend soul shards, but it's actually not that effective. So for the most part, it's not a big deal to get kicked in that. But that's how you lock him out now. You're still pretty much like on track if you're kicking Fears and UA and Haunt and any shadow spell. That's the secret to beating Affliction Ox. I mean, I don't really know what the secret is, but since most of them play Soul Harvester, that's like just kick him. It doesn't matter what you kick. I'm curious about like I think next season will be different though. So next expansion, I think all of this advice is going to be totally who knows. I think they're changing so much. 5 piece, yeah, you'll try it on your lock then. You've been playing a lot of lock lately too. Nice. Oh, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Yeah, ask any questions anytime. Like I'm happy to provide info on warlocks in general, both playing as a warlock and against a warlock because I think it's fun. It's fun to learn these sorts of things. Um, yeah, I think Hellcaller is pretty fun. So where Hellcaller shines is in Blitz. Like in Battleground Blitz. Actually, let's check the leaderboard. I'm not sure. I have not pushed in Blitz. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I guess there's still more of a mixture, but I think a lot of people simply play Soul Harvester because they're used to playing Soul Harvester. But there's a little bit more of a mixture. Um, Personally, I think Hellcaller is superior in Blitz. I think it's better. You get spread pressure that's very strong, and you do a lot of damage on the move just by like if you just need to spam cast Wither and Curses, and that you don't have time to do anything else and stand still and cast, you still do very respectable damage. So I actually think Hellcaller is really good in Blitz, and I play it in Shuffle and threes and twos and everything. Um, I don't know if it's better, but it's easier to play because you can't get shut down as easily. So I recommend it actually. Yeah, I could play my EU Warlock at the same time, but I'm kind of feeling sort of chill. We watched a bunch of AWC. We went out today. I'm kind of like tired, just relaxing. And again, why not? I think I go through this same thought process every day. It's like, I don't think I'll play EU, and then it's like, oh, you know what? Why not? I have that thought process when it comes to Legion Remix, and actually, that guy had a really cool mount from Legion, but he made it sound like it was a class mount, like a shaman class mount. So I'm not sure if I can actually get it as a warlock. So I don't know. Can you buy other classes mounts in Legion Remix? The warlock class mount looks cool too. Yeah, the warlock class mount looks like a fiery horse like this, right? But it's green, which is cool. I wonder what the summoning animation is. That's what made that tornado thing look so cool, because it's like the summoning animation is like an explosion of green fire, which is that's awesome, you know. I want that. It looks way bigger, but maybe that was just the preview. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't played much. I mean, I've basically not played Remix at all. I'm like level 13. I'm just having too much fun queuing solo and stuff, so whatever. I've got a few months, right? I'll catch up later. I wonder if it's faster to level up later too, so. I heard there's like some lag issues on Remix right now. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to catch a Blitz queue on Destro right now. So let's switch this over to Affliction. Okay, I guess I won't catch a Blitz queue regardless, but whatever. That's EU. It's like middle of the night there. Yeah, you know, I think I started playing a little bit more Affliction lately because I was curious. Um, because it looks so good going into midnight. But like my assumption was that it just wasn't that good of a spec. Like it felt like Affliction was the weakest of the three, but right now I'm actually kind of enjoying it more than demo in Shuffle, which is surprising to me. But I think it's because the 4 set makes Hellcaller a lot more viable. Hey Buff Rogues, you're just gonna play, but have to set up UI. Oh, for remix. It actually, you know, I don't think I had to set up very much. I think it actually took in my like shadowed unit frame settings and everything. I'm not sure. I created a warlock in Remix, so like it automatically imported like my weak aura and everything. I'm pretty sure. It didn't seem like I needed to set up too much. There were things like you have to like turn on auto loot or like I don't know. There are a couple keybinds you do need to set up, but like mostly it was actually not that bad. Because whenever I create like a classic WoW character, I'm always like, this is not gonna work. It just takes too long to set up. But I don't think Remix is quite that bad. That said, it's still kind of boring. So they have a lot of cool mounts. So I think I'm gonna have to just suck it up and do it at some point. But it was cool seeing a Destro lock win at the Arena World Championships in the EU at least. That was cool. Granted, it was Echo, and Echo is like so ridiculously dominant in EU that it's like wasn't super surprising, I guess. But they could probably play anything and they'd still win because they're just like a cut above. But still, Destro is like definitely a really good spec right now. And Affliction is growing on me. I think Affliction has potential to be as good. We'll see. Maybe next expansion. You know, tomorrow is actually a holiday in the US, which I didn't even realize. So I didn't even realize this is actually a long weekend in the US. I probably will have to still do work, but don't have too many meetings. That's nice. It's too bad it's not. I really wish that the start of the reset day in WoW was Monday. I hate waiting till Tuesday for like Vault and everything. I'm sure if the reset day were actually Monday, I'd hate Mondays too and wish it were like on Sundays, but it still feels like it should be on a Monday. 5 piece. Personally, you love Destra, but find it hard to play against Zugzugs. It's tough. It's super tough. I will say that I have had a lot more success as Destro. Um, you know, I think there's only 2 races I can play as Destro, which is kind of weird. But right now, it definitely feels like Void Elf and High Mountain Tauren are both very good. So High Mountain Tauren is that what I think we saw a lot of casters in the AWC were playing High Mountain Tauren. Um, Occasionally Dwarf to counter like feral druids and stuff for the bleed removal, but um, High Mountain Tauren is actually noticeably tankier. So I switched to High Mountain Tauren on 2 of my Warlocks, and it feels pretty good in solo shuffle. You lose spell pushback, but like Void Elf, so Void Elf is really really good because you can get like you can more predictably get your casts out, and that's huge with Chaos Bolts, obviously. So I think Void Elf might be better actually for Destro and Demo, but it's a close call. And High Mountain Tauren, if you're having trouble with like a bunch of like Zugzugs, I wouldn't say you have to change race because it's expensive and Blizzard rips you off to get a race change, especially if you need a faction change too. Um, but it actually makes a little bit of a difference. I'd say you're like 5% tankier. It's pretty noticeable. Not so much that it's gonna like suddenly turn you into a great warlock or something, but it gives you a little bit of an edge. And like with Destro, you don't have to hard cast very much. You have to hard cast your Chaos Bolts, but usually you only do that when you have a precog or like you somehow manage to get away for a few seconds, or like Infernal Stun or Double Coil or something. So kind of guaranteed casts at that point. But for the most part, you're just hopping around and casting instant cast, which actually is not so bad against melee Zugs. But yeah, it's pretty challenging. I think especially if you're like new to caster or new to PvP casters, it's pretty annoying. I think a lot of people give up very quickly because it takes a lot of practice to kind of get the hang of. It's super funny though. I mean, because when you do well, I just right before I turned on the stream, I did like a solo shuffle as Destro. I went like 5-1 and like got accused of win trading because it was like a DK Ret Hunter lobby, which is like 90% of the lobbies are DK Hunter Ret these days. It's not like a total melee Zug, but it's basically a melee Zug. And it's like, but you can still do it as Destro because you have a lot of instant casts. You just need to get precog every now and then you can win a lot. Um, but I think I would have died several of those rounds if I were anything but High Mountain Tauren. So it's kind of a weird thing. AWC was a pretty interesting showcase of how much High Mountain Tauren can make a difference, especially at like pro levels where every few percent of an edge is actually pretty massive. Um, there are a lot of times people survive with very little HP, and I think it's like those are sort of situations where at the very top end of play, it actually can matter. For most people, it doesn't matter. Like it's not worth $25 or whatever it costs, but like at the very top end of play, it does matter sometimes. It also leads to games lasting much longer at pro levels. Hey Sombernaut, how's it going? What's good? Yeah, we just finished watching AWEC, queuing up for some Shuffle and Blitz. Trying to play more Affliction and Destro. I'm actually really enjoying Affliction. it's grown on me again. It's always been historically it's been my favorite spec. It's only in the last few seasons that I started liking demo more. But right now, I think Affliction feels pretty good, and I'm really excited about the midnight changes. I think it could be a really fun spec next season. Five piece. Funny enough, saw you were in High Mountain Torrent last and considered it. Saw all the cows in AWC today. Yeah, I don't know who like really like figured it out, but it helps a lot against specific classes. So it's a flat damage reduction on every instance of damage that you receive, which is pretty helpful against like heavy pet classes like demo actually, or dot classes like affliction. It reduces quite a lot of the damage. I mean, it's not like huge, but it adds up over a longer game, and it might save you from like crazy burst every now and then, especially from like, because like feral and is very popular. It's a lot of little, and shadow priest, little dot ticks and stuff. All those get reduced by a little bit of, and that it adds up, especially at pro play. I don't think it's like a must change, but I do like it. That said, I miss Void Elf because I'm convinced that Void Elf is better for demonology because you have to hard cast so much. I think if you mostly play demonology, I think you're way better off as Void Elf. I'm starting to think that Void Elf is kind of clearly the best racial for demo. For Affliction and Destro, I think you have a lot of good options. Depending on like what you're having trouble with, how aggressive you are, how well you kite, that kind of stuff. If you're like me, super aggressive, and you don't kite very well, then High Mountain Torrent is actually pretty good. But yeah. I think I should probably make a video about that. But I don't know. I've been talking about making I like started recording my Destro guide, my updated Destro guide. I still haven't finished it. I need to do that. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I think it was really interesting seeing even like Calvish. Calvish was playing. Pretty sure he was playing either Orc or High Mountain Tauren Rogue, which is very surprising because Night Elf Rogue has a lot of extra burst capability and control, so it's kind of surprising. But I think that extra little tankiness goes a long way sometimes. Void Elf Teleport seems cheeky for some coil setups too. It'd be cool to see someone land that. Oh yeah, Void Elf Teleport is great for a lot of different things. It's really good for Halitaire or coil. Like you can kind of like sneakily show up and suddenly AoE fear a bunch of people. What the? All right. Or sometimes you can, and it's actually very powerful in Blitz because it's a hard counter to two very important CCs. So Void Elf Teleport hard counters Ice Wall because you can void out the teleport thing goes through the ice wall, which is crazy. And it's also a hard counter to Root Beam from Balance Druids, which is an extremely good instant CC. Because you can get out of the root. So it's really good in Blitz. Probably better than High Mountain Torrent, but oh well. I've also kind of like I started as Horde way back in the day, so it's kind of like kind of cool to be Horde again. I also like the Bull Rush thing that High Mountain Torrent have. It's like a little charge. It does a little stun. It's more of like an interrupt than a stun. It's so short. It might actually be bad in Midnight because of the way stun DRs like will very quickly DR. It may actually be a liability to to do short stunts on people. We'll see. The charge is nice, but it doesn't get you out of root beam and it doesn't go through walls, so it's not as flexible as Void Elf. Still pretty good though. It'll get you out of smoke bomb faster, so if you don't have teleport. I wonder if this Q's gonna pop. Yeah. Sometimes healers and like high ranked lobbies will kind of troll the queue. They'll just like, I mean, it's possible they're trying to win trade, but I don't think people are win trading at this point in the season. It's more just like they just like to make the DPSers have to click OK over and over again before they're finally ready. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I don't think I've had this like Q pop and cancel not this much lately. What in the world? I think this will actually be placement matches for this Warlock because I haven't really played any Blitz as affliction. So this could be kind of wacky. Might be super high rated, might be super low. It'll be very important to win because like your placement matches can greatly influence the amount of fun you have in the future, at least in the near term. Because if you lose your first several placement matches, which it totally can happen just from RNG, it's extremely annoying. You have to like work twice as hard to climb out of that. All right, let me reload my UI. Am I getting the same blitz queue? I might. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what rating this is. Let's find out. This is a 1500 game. Oh, are you in here? Is that you? Wait, I don't remember. I don't know your name. But anyway, yeah. Oh, you just queued on your lock? Oh, this is you spamming fear? Nice. No, you can totally spy on us. I don't care. This is my first placement match on this character. Okay. Let's see. So, do I even have a blitz build? I don't even have a blitz build here. Let's see. Solo Hellcaller. Make a new loadout. Let's call this PvP Blitz. Main things are you definitely need to get Burning Rush, at least 1 point. Usually you want more. But something like this might be okay. Maybe like this. This might be better. This is fine. Okay. All right. So in lower, this is your first blitz on Warlock? Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, here's my piece of advice is when you're in a lower rated game like this, like an early placement match, like there's nobody chatting. nobody chats. It's total chaos. So what you have to do is you want to do the opposite of what the rest of your team is doing. So like if your whole team heads to blacksmith, you need to go to like lumber mill or gold mine, you know? So I'm gonna kind of like actually try and suss out from the start like where people are going, because you have to assume that your teammates are gonna do everything wrong. It looks like they're all going. Looks like they're all going lumber mill or blacksmith, so I'll just go gold mine, you know. Uh-oh, am I headed there with you? Okay, so there's two of you here. So I can't win this fight. So, but I will try and buy some time. Oblivion, nice. All right, well played. uh, but yeah, the idea is always just do the opposite. That's the key. So let's see. My team is mega overloaded at Lumbermill. Actually, both teams are mega overloaded at Lumbermill. So it looks like Stables is about to unlock, and there's nobody in sight, so I'm going to have to stay and recap Stables. Yeah, there's like an epic battle going on up there, and it's a hugely inefficient use of resources. Okay, since mine is now coming back available, head to mine. This guy, I think he still has one ice block. Oh no, actually he probably doesn't. So I reflect, because he's combusting. Soul Rip, nice. Hit up that guy. Oh, that's our stream viewer. Coil. And then okay, so we take this one. Let me see. So do we have eyes on the whole team? Let's see. There's still everybody is still at Lumbermill. It's insane. So we'll leave the mage here, and we'll go back and recap Stables. And then check for the entire team. They're all still at Lumbermill. Insane. Nice job recapping farm. I think that's good. So they're still at Lumbermill. So I think it's gonna be gold mine again. The other opportunity is blacksmith, but I think we're okay there. All right. Yeah, we'll help out here again. Oh. Let's reflect here. Try and kill this guy very fast. So here there's a healer. This throws a huge wrench in our plans here. To the point where I think I have to just get out of here. Try and slow them down, just keep my pet attacking them and stuff. Keep them from yeah. Because there's no way I'm gonna beat them. They have a healer there, so just try and recap Stables instead. shoot, I should have finished this guy off. I thought he was a. I should drain life just to make sure. All right. Let's see, do I have mage food? I do have mage food. Nice. All right. Well, 5-piece. It is hilarious that we got slotted into the same blitz. I don't know. It's very, very coincidental. Okay. GG's. Yeah, GG's. I think you did the right thing. Honestly, like we have no influence over what happened in Lumbermill. My team happened to win that fight and Blacksmith. So like this game is like most games are just kind of like there's not much you can do about it, you know? It just kind of is what it is. I reflected there to try and like reflect the silence or something, but yeah, it's kind of like foregone conclusion when the rest of the team is winning. But yeah, GG's. But yeah, that's the rule of thumb. If your entire team heads one place, just head the direct opposite direction. Hope for the best. All right, let's see. Let's keep queuing because I'm actually really I think Affliction's going to be great. I'm pretty convinced it's going to be like the thing to play next season. It's all good. You're happy to play? Yeah. You know, I feel like queues have been pretty fast as Affliction today. I got a bunch of solo shuffle and blitzes earlier, just like not even queuing multiple counts, just like one Warlock. Lots of games going. Let's see what else is going on in the world. What have I missed?
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Yeah, solo shuffle.
Return
A lot of stuff going. Yeah, I feel like I don't even need my EU account right now. There's enough stuff going on.
My directive is to serve you.
Also, it's been interesting because like one major difference between the lower, so I was on a lower population server before, but I just moved to like a medium or like a high pop server, and like there is so much more trade activity. It's it's like night and day. A lot of stuff is cheaper, or and like especially the crafting orders. There's a lot more like people requesting crafting orders and stuff, which is great. It's like a great little thing to do in between queues. Because the low pop servers I enjoy because they're just like nice and quiet and chill, but you can make a lot more gold on other servers.
My directive.
Darn, that queue did not pop after all.
Work cycle interrupted.
Oh, nice. All right, we got a key pop. Let me reload my UI. Okay, so for this, let's see, what rating is this? 2460? Okay, let's play. So I've been playing Hellcaller, and I think it's the move. I think it's like fun. It's not too hard to play. I think Soul Harvester is definitely harder to play. So let's do this. All right, and then let's see, we've got Marks, Destro, and what's this? Arms Warrior. Okay. I bet both these priests are Void Weaver priests. But we'll see, I guess. Oh wait, I'm playing Affliction. Oh my gosh, I was like spamming my button. I was like, am I lagging? But that was, I always do that. Interrupt the Chaos Bolt. All right. I'm just gonna channel Oblivion here. Just keep damage rolling. Getting hit by one Chaos Bolt, it's not a big deal. Oh, actually, I should be tunneling damage here. I should definitely damage his pet. Bake the kick. Reflect the Chaos Bolt. Redot the pet. UA. Line of sight the fear. Interrupt the Chaos Bolt. Oblivion. AoE stunning. Oh no, he got interrupted, so I could just spam Malefic Rapture. Ah, not anymore. Alright, I'm gonna Torrent stun him. Oh, what? He like denied it. I'll reflect. Trinket, fear. Alright. I think the warrior did a good job of just kind of keeping that lock in check. So it was pretty straightforward. Okay. Actually, I didn't even check the Disc Priests. I'm guessing they're both Void Weaver, but I didn't check. Probably are. Everyone plays that. Alright, interrupt the Chaos Bolt. Kind of rough start, because I got out of range of my, what do you call it, port, which is very bad. Very noobish mistake. Not really getting interrupted right now. There we go. So I bake the kick. Interrupt the Chaos Bolt. Cool. Yeah, just health stun here. Reflect. Oh, nice reflect there. That's actually pretty good. Can't stop that. Interrupt that one. Silenced. Ugh. You got kicked in shadow, not a big deal. Oblivion, and then blast. Dot the pet. Fear the healer. Reflect. Did I reflect 2 chaos bolts? I think that might be the end of him. 2 chaos bolts in a row is pretty deadly. Uh-oh. I've had that happen to me. It happens. Let me see. Oh yeah, Nether Ward did I did 16 million damage with Nether Ward. I'm pretty sure I reflected 2 chaos bolts right at the end there. That's unlucky. Okay, so against the warrior, I think I'm gonna give up Rotten Decay, get Impish Instincts, and keep Nether Ward because it's a Destro lock. Kind of want that reflect just in case. Alright, let's coil this guy. Let's dot everybody. I'm actually going to go on the warrior initially. Let's port here. Oh, I think he's dead. Oh, there's a swap. Oh, shoot, we overlapped our kicks. Oblivion here. Shoot, I can't do anything about that. Maintain our dots. Oh shoot, that was a nice Spear Bastion. I thought he did it earlier, but he held it. It was very clever. Alright. Interrupt the spear. Reflect the Chaos Bolt. Fear the healer. Trinket. Uh-oh. Hey, wall here. I think we go for the kill here. Fear the healer. Port. Dang, that did not work. I can't stop the Chaos Bolt. Actually, I might lose this one. Need to be careful here. Lay a new port here. Interrupt that. Oblivion. Maybe we get the kill here. Right, High Mountain Torn. Can't stop that Chaos Bolt. Interrupt the penance. Oh, I can't. Oh no. The hunter got a little bit aggressive, and I was still kind of far back, so it kind of like threw off our pacing a lot. Definitely could have won that one. I just kind of let things get out of hand too quickly. I wonder if I should take Rotten Decay. I think I will. I'm gonna take Rotten Decay. Rotten Decay helps a lot with the just freeing up a few globals so you can get like more fears out and stuff. Just do more stuff rather than just keep refreshing globals or dots, because like that's most of what you do as a warlock. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I didn't reflect the coil. Oh well. Just gonna go ahead and channel the Oblivion here. Interrupt the penance. How did they remove Curse of Agony? They don't have curse removal, do they? Did I just like not apply it? Hellstone? AoE stun. I'm still a fan of going on the warrior. Coil. Actually, you know what? Let's go on the lock. He seems a lot squishier. Alright. Alright, reflect. I think he dies here. Dang it, I didn't have enough shards for Oblivion. That was a huge shard budgeting error. It's okay. They're pretty far behind. We'll get somebody. Alright. Very nice. Okay, so here we've got, what do we have? Warrior, Marks. So here I think I give up Reflect and I get Impish Instincts. I suspect they're going to train down the Destrolock. Hey Sombernaut, you're so sad you got 4 shuffles in a row where you're 3-3. Oh, it happens. Actually, 3-3 is great. It's like a, that means you had fun. You had wins, you had losses, played a lot. Raw damage is fun to watch. I really enjoy Affliction. It's just like right now, Affliction doesn't feel very good because it just feels like it's a little light on damage. Oh, nice. He changed. I'm just like super aggro with my cooldowns because I think this is going to be a short game, judging from how much damage this guy's taking. Oh my gosh. I just can't get on anything. You're this guy. He is removing curses. How is he removing curses? I actually don't know. Alright, he kicked me. That's good. Kick the penance. You're that guy. You're this guy. Dude, I don't know. AoE stunning out of that. Coil. You're the I'm just gonna go Hunter now. Interrupt the healer, I mean. They're actually doing a pretty good job CCing. Oblivion? Is that enough? Oh no. Oh, die. No. Oh, we got him. Nice. Okay. Hey, CSC Shark. Surprised I'm not leveling a 14th Warlock. It would only be my 5th. Only my 5th Warlock, so it's still totally reasonable number of Warlocks. I will at some point, I'm pretty sure. Because I think there's some really cool mounts. I've seen them now in game. People are flaunting their cool Legion remix mounts, and I'm kind of feeling it. Wow, Marks, it could be worse. Had a 2-4, then an 0-6, got whisper spammed. Now you don't even want to queue. Well, if it makes you feel any better, it won't. But everyone gets whisper spammed. I get whisper spammed too. So I had like a 1-5 lobby, I think, earlier, like last night, something like that, and like I got accused of like being trash, as is tradition. I think I'm in trouble. I guess I'll wall here. I don't know. Doesn't feel good. Pop every cooldown. Interrupt. I can't interrupt. I don't know what happened there, honestly. Okay, whatever. I wonder if the healer just got shut down. Anyway, so yeah, I got whisper spam for that, and then I had a 5-1 lobby earlier, like right before I turned on the stream. I got a very quick Dude, I don't know why I'd accepted a queue here. If I almost got murdered as soon as I came out of that game. Um, but then like, whoa, instant pop. All right, nice. Then I had a 5-1 lobby and I got accused of win trading with somebody else. There's no there's no winning when it comes to whispers in WoW or actually any video game. Hey Zele, how's it going? CC, you're leveling another Warlock. Horcrux. That's good. That's a great name. Feels weird not to have green fire. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like so hard to unlock green fire on other characters. There's no way to win. There is no way to win. If somebody's whispering you, then just like 90% of the time, you don't even have to read it. You can just ignore them. Occasionally, you get like a GG, sort of thing, which is kind of nice. It's very like it's like shocking, You get a GG or like well played kind of thing. Wow, Mark, so you need an add-on that turns off chat and rating and stuff? I think there is one. It's called Silent Shuffle. So I've never tried it myself, but I've heard about it. Silent Shuffle, which I think, and I think there's even one that like not just mutes the chat, but also like turns off rating entirely so you can't even see it. So you have no idea what your own rating is, which I think is it might be kind of like liberating for a lot of people. That's the other one. MMR gets high, get nervous on that and get on an alt. Yeah, that's pretty normal. I mean, even I'm playing like an alt right now instead of my main because my main's ratings are high. I mean, part of it's also queue times will be faster, but still, even then, it's like, even after like tens of thousands of I'm kind of like, I'd rather, it's like a little bit less stressful to play an alt. Somber not, people will usually whisper you and you and instant block and you can't respond. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes you can't even like really, it doesn't like ignoring them doesn't have the same impact because they ignore you first. It's so funny, like the thought of whispering somebody and then immediately ignoring them. Zila, your last lobby crying about how dev is broken. Rep Pally said that to you. You responded? Yeah. Sometimes I respond, but it's really there's nothing good can come from responding. But it is funny whenever Rhett Pally calls somebody else OP. Rhett is like, I don't know. It's like the definition of OP. They have like like when you just like list out all the spells they have, it's just insane. So many defensive and offensive things. But yeah, oh yeah, let me drop the instance group over here. Somber, chillest guy you've ever seen. Can't imagine you're arguing over a game. So I definitely have. It's not like, I mean, I've definitely gone through like experienced all of that too. Where like I try to whisper back to somebody and it's just like it just goes nowhere. That's the thing. And you risk getting banned or something, so there's no point. I actually don't even know what happened in that last game, that last round of that lobby. I think we just got shut down. I don't know. Maybe got interrupted. Wow, Marks. The funniest thing is it's generally that person's fault anyway. Oh yeah. If somebody is going out of their way to whisper people, they know deep down it's their fault. They know it, and you know it, which is why, and they know it, and they know it because they will slash ignore you right after they whisper you. They don't want to risk having you giving you a chance to prove them wrong. You got a 10-day ban for saying you bad ape. Yeah, you got to be careful. I think if you get enough of those like little bans, I think they can add up to like a big ban. I don't know about perma, but like you don't want to risk that. Okay, what have we got here? Ellie Shaman, BM Arms. BM and Arms. So for this matchup, I'll keep Impish, but I think at some point I'll need to switch over to Reflect against the Ellie. Hey Storn, how's it going? Zile, your rank 1 friend got perma banned for toxic. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I think like I I I think it's important for Blizzard to punish toxicity, but I don't think like perma bans are necessarily the right solution. Let's just port for a second. Wait out the grounding. Oh, he charged. So when somebody charges like that, super aggro, you want to keep trying to lure them out, you know? Wait, how are people removing these curses? What is going on? I'm a little delayed in my go, but that's okay. I think this shaman is actually completely owning me with dispels. Alright. Kill the grounding, fear the shaman. Get this guy. There's another grounding because it's totally busted. Ridiculous spell. If I'm lucky, he'll charge me. Okay, he didn't charge. Didn't take the bait. In up the healer. I fat fingered my Beldom, as I always do. Fear the healer. Fake the kick. Oblivion this guy. That did no damage. Like, actually no damage. Did it get grounded? I don't know. I think I wall here. Alright, we go after this guy. Fake the kick. Fear the shaman. Can't get it. Interrupt the shaman. This is actually a pretty good interrupt. I think he might be in a little trouble here. Oblivion. Oh, there's a shoot. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Dang, I thought we had it. That shaman did a good job just like spamming all of his buttons. Grounding on cooldown, dispel on cooldown, interrupt on cooldown. Like a shaman who does all three of those things, even if they miss half their abilities, like he was giving me precog a lot. It doesn't matter. It's still like so disruptive. It really slows down my damage. I could have played that better though for sure. Hey Pack, how's it going? Zile, they don't ban cheaters and win traders? Oh, I know. You know, I meant to go check that after, because I encountered some win traders at the end of last season in Blitz. Like obvious, super obvious win traders. And like, it was so blatant. I actually lost, I mean, I missed out on what rank 1 because of it, basically. And it's like so bad for the game. It destroys trust in like the game and the game designers and stuff. This guy seems like very tanky. Coil him. I should have tried to coil him in oh shoot. Stun the healer. Got a High Mountain Torrent over there. Interrupt the healer. Port. If he charges, then yeah. Ooh, got a wall here. Try and kill this guy. Yeah, got him. All right. That was a risky swap. He was right in our faces. So as soon as he swapped, that's one of those rare times when you can actually kill a priest after swap. Usually it's a bait. It's a bad idea, but right there it kind of made sense. So that's why I just like walled and went for the kill. Pack, you made a sick new Mog for your lock from new Legion stuff. You've been grinding it? Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been working on... Okay, well this is my alt. I didn't I don't have any mogs here, but I'll work on a new mog with my main character. I'll show you in a second. Let's see, Storm, you got a 7-day ban a few months ago for replying F you. Yeah, it happens. Coil. I really should have taken Reflect here. Port. Reflect is a really good counter to the annoyance of a Windwalker going ham. Hit up the UP, trinket that. Okay, I gotta stun this guy. Just get Oblivion going here. Hit up the healer. Port. Fake the kick. I wall here. This is a very hairy. Nice tremor. Or not tremor, but whatever you call it. Spirit Link. Port. If he charges me, then he's super dead. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. Takamane. After watching your videos and a few of your streams, started playing Lock, mainly demo, and having a lot of fun. Hard stuck. Oh, yeah. No, well, first of all, congratulations on playing some Warlock, because it's super fun and amazing and rewarding. But it's tough. I mean, I think it's like the learning curve is very steep. So, oh wait, hold on. I need to get, let's get Nether Ward here. Because it's just like, there's so much disruption. Every interrupt in the game is focused on you, you know? So it's quite hard to kind of play the game you want to play without a lot of practice. Like, oh shoot, I wasted my coil. Port into... I'm gonna AoE stun here. Dot of both of them. Oh my gosh, see, like this game I'm not getting anything done. There's too many groundings and interrupts. Wait. Hey, this guy could die. No, he's not gonna die. He actually line of sighted pretty well there. Coil. Oh my gosh, there's a grounding totem somewhere. Yeah, like I can't keep dots up. I have like zero uptime on my dots. Uh-oh, that was a bad time to get interrupted too. I'm gonna wall here. He faked my kick like every single time. AoE stunning, didn't get it. Can try again, AoE stun. Oblivion. Oh no, I can't. I have no shards. I mean, I just literally have no dots up at any given time. But, hit up the healer. Oh, he's dead. Look at that. I did no damage, but they used all of their brain energies messing me up, and the hunter just went ham. The hunter's just like freely just doing as much damage as he wanted. So when you're a warlock, you have to remind yourself, like sometimes you get shut down. I got absolutely totally shut down there. I don't know. Let's look at the interrupts. I mean, it's gonna be funny. All of these interrupts are on me. I got one interrupt. I gave somebody precog like 2 other times, but I got interrupted a bazillion times. 2 grounding totems from each of the shamans every like 10 seconds or whatever ridiculous thing it is. Totally hard to play around that. But you know what? It's all for the greater good. Like your team is pumping in that situation. Fort, Healthstone. So I soul ripped the whole massive pets here because interrupt the healer. There's just so many like stops, but I finally got through them all. All right, here we go. This is a nice Oblivion. Oh, I'm in trouble. Got to report. Start dotting some of these things. Did he burrow? He did burrow. I don't know if he needed to. Coil this guy? It's a very good opportunity for us. Trinket that. Interrupt that. Oh, I didn't interrupt it. Getting precog. Oblivion. He interrupts it so I can Shadow Flame. Malefic Rapture spam. Nice disruption there. So I'm just trying to play a little bit back so I force them to come to me. Reflect. Hellstone. I think I have to line of sight here a little. Okay, High Mountain torn him. Okay, I should have walled. That was a huge mistake not to wall earlier. Massive mistake. Oh no. This hunter got good CC on the shaman right as things went south. Yeah, dang. If I had walled even like half a second earlier, I think the shaman might have been able to spirit link me there, but that slight delay cost us. Just kind of how it is. Hey Bard, how's it going? Attack, oh, ads started right as I was replying. Sorry about that. Yeah. What I was saying is that Warlock is awesome, but it's super hard. So it's totally normal to kind of run into a wall early on when you first start playing Warlock, especially demo. Oops. Oh my gosh, fat fingered like all my defensives. Coil this guy. I think I just, yeah. Port. Let's just Oblivion this guy from here. Not super effective, but High Mountain Torn this guy. Oh, risky. Very bad for me. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm getting outplayed pretty hard here. Reflect for a second. Would it be better to go on the Shaman? The Ellie Shaman? AoE stunning? Got them all? Oh no, I didn't get them all. Nope. Interrupt the Shaman. Take the kick. Hit up the shaman again. By shaman I mean healer. Coil this guy. Coil the grounding totem. That's a nice dome thing. Interrupt the shaman. There's a lot of pressure here. Find the grounding. Nice. Okay. 4 wins is not too bad. Because it's a pretty challenging lobby when there's 2 shamans. Lot of shutdown. Yeah, I feel okay about that. I think like I did as well as I could. There were a couple rounds where if I played a little cleaner, I could have probably won those, but that's okay. But yeah, it's a lot of practice. Warlock takes a lot of practice, but it's so super fun, and I'm pretty sure Midnight we're gonna be the best class in the universe. Everyone's gonna play Warlock, just like Rets. All the Rets are gonna start playing Warlock. I actually am very curious if the button pruning is going to help a lot, because if button pruning makes classes that historically have been hard to play and learn, like Warlock, if they make it as easy to play as something like Ret, it's going to be super different. I mean, you might have a lot more people playing more interesting classes than Ret, you know? That makes gameplay so much more fun. But yeah. Oh yeah, going back to Zele, yeah. I wonder if they banned some of those win traders. I don't remember their names. I have it on. I mean, I have the streams recorded. We definitely encountered a lot of win trading tanks, specifically tank healer combos. Really silly. 5-piece new DH spec is gonna go crazy. Oh, you can count on it. Every time a new spec or class is introduced to the game, it's super overpowered because they want people to play it. They want people to like buy the expansion, create a brand new character, new class. It's actually partially that. It's also partially it has to be stronger to compensate for the fact that people don't have as much experience playing it, right? People have been playing something like I've been playing Warlock for 20 years. That's a lot of experience that just adds up over time. Even though the class has changed a lot over time, there's still a lot of spells that are basically the same. Pet control, it's all basically the same. So that kind of experience makes the Warlock player base probably on average a little bit better than something like the average Evoker, which is like one of the newer classes. So Evokers are actually very strong, but they're like not as figured out, not as solved as like mages, locks, older classes like that, warriors. The new DH spec is, I'm sure it's going to be really awesome. It's going to be, I'm sure it's going to be super OP. It may start out like underpowered, but I guarantee they'll buff it until it's strong. It's not going to be so strong that like everyone is going to feel the need to re-roll it, but it'll be strong enough where it'll make it feel fun and easy to play. Pack. Good thing Evoker has a 1-button rotation. So yeah, Evoker rotation is ridiculously easy. Well, Devastation and Aug are very easy. Prez seems hard. I don't know. Actually, Prez is a weird one. That one's pretty hard to play. I think it still is hard to play. Like, maybe they'll make it easier. And yeah, 1-button rotation. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I don't think it was working with Evoker when it first came out a few months ago. When they first introduced 1-button rotation, I tried it on Evoker. It just like wasn't working because like it doesn't work with not channeled spells, but whatever you call those spells, like empowered spells. It basically doesn't know that empowered spells are a thing. Unsurprisingly, it doesn't work at all. But it does work pretty well with other specs, especially melee. It's crazy. Got like 30 keybinds and only one attack. No idea the other spells do on your evoker. Yeah, there are a lot of keybinds, but most of them are pretty useless. So a lot of them are like utility stuff. So I think there's a lot of skill expression with evoker if you've really figured out like how to play defensively and kite and stuff like that. But damage rotation wise, it is super simple, which is encouraging, right? Because a lot of people are worried that Midnight is going to make the damage rotation too easy, and it's going to make it too hard to excel at the game. But I think like something like Evoker, actually, and Ret, basically any class where the rotation is already mega easy, I think that it already shows that like you don't need to have a super complicated rotation to have a lot of skill to showcase your skill in the game. So I'm not too worried about that. Stick to PvE Evoker. Got it. Yeah. I should play some more Evoker right now, but whatever. It's weird because like Evoker is a pretty unpopular spec as far as I can tell. I haven't actually, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see. Activity, solo shuffle, 72 hours. So let's see. So Warlock, 5,000, 3,600. So a lot more Destro Warlocks. Evoker. Wait, that's Hunter. Devastation. Yeah, there's only like. So Dev Evoker is about as popular as Affliction Lock, it looks like. But I feel like the queue times on my Evoker are like long. So whenever I queue up as Devastation Evoker, I feel like it takes like a long time to get in, which I don't love. Whereas like with Warlock, I mean, I'm just getting lots of queues, you know? Probably my average queue time today on Affliction Lock has been like 5 minutes. Something like that. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare lobby. 3 shaman. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so annoying. So I'm never gonna cast anything. Dang it. This is like the goal is just to try and get dots up a little bit. I mean, and the positive is that like it's not like a bunch of melee who are gonna like kill me super fast. So I can play pretty defensively here. But it's gonna be very hard for me to get my like damage burst going, or even to keep UA up. It's gonna be super hard. Why are there so many classes that counter us? So my wife Pinky, she believes that I simply complain about every other class. She believes that I call every other class a hard counter to Warlocks. And I think in retrospect, she's correct. But I shouldn't admit that. Alright, somehow I have all my dots up and we're actually rolling along just fine here. Just rocking along. No worries here. Man, I can't dot that guy. I'm gonna lay a new port here, whatever. Interrupt the healer. This guy is in super big trouble. So one thing I have said consistently though, in my own defense, is that Ret Paladins are not good into Warlocks. Coil this guy. Okay, that's my first time getting interrupted this game. Oh man, Searing Glare. Oh my gosh, I wasted Phantom Singularity into Searing Glare. That's extremely bad. Yes, please. Thanks. Alright, I'm just gonna Oblivion this guy. I'll get kicked, but there we go. So placing my teleport there in retrospect, terrible, terrible location. Oh, what happened? I was Pinky just poured me a glass of wine, so I was not actually paying attention there. I didn't realize my shaman like dying. Oops, probably could have peeled some. I don't think I casted fear a single time that game, so probably could have. Hack. It does feel like every other class has an advantage. So there are a lot of classes that are definitely have advantages over us, like Demon Hunter, Windwalker. Um, gosh, I don't know. Shamans. Shaman of any class, of any spec. Okay. Oh, that was a nice dispel. Completely negated my damage right as I was blasting off. Alright. You know, this Paladin, I don't think he's used Rebuke yet, has he? I keep trying to fake it, but I think I just gotta like... Yeah, he doesn't cast Rebuke. That's the interrupt. So I gotta just like cast in his face. But he is extremely tanky. And at the Repentance... I don't know what to kill here. Nothing can die. That's kind of what it feels right now. Alright. Stun those guys. Port back. There's a Siphene somewhere in that mess. I'm not going to find it, so I just don't even try. Oh, he kicked me. That's his first kick of the lobby. I interrupt the healer. I'm actually going on the healer though here. Keep them honest. Oh, I'm in trouble. I wall here. Port. I'm just hitting everything. I don't know what's going on. Silenced. Fake the kick. Dang, I'm dead. Yes, Spirit Link. Nice. Hit up the healer. Oh my gosh. This man, I got shut down pretty badly there. I couldn't get my Soul Rot combo going at the end there, which was very bad because they were popping off on their 2-minute CDs. Hey Pinky, cheers to the long weekend. Yes, starts thinking. No, that was I need my throat was getting parched. Definitely needed something there. Okay, 2 shaman. All right. I think I just lost. So I lost 2 rounds in a row where there was only 1 shaman. From here on out, there's going to be 2 shaman every single round on the enemy team. So this is it only gets worse here. Healing up my pet real quick. Oblivion this guy. Nice. So we got the burrow. So I think we go on this guy now. Foil. Interrupt the shaman, which I don't think I interrupted the right school, but that's okay. Oblivion. Fort. Wall. Oh shoot, he faked my kick. I gotta pour it out of here. I can't. Oh no. Nice swap. Fort. I have to flee. I can't flee. Dang. What do I do there? I'm just, yeah, I mean, I knew this was going to be a tough lobby, but dang, I'm getting absolutely rolled here. Dev should be a lot more popular. I think it'll take time. I think it takes time for people to start picking up something like a new class, even when it's really good, unless it's like mega popular for some reason. This guy wants to go red. I've been going red this whole time. He's like invincible. He kicks once per round, but he like takes no damage. I just can't kill all the groundings. Or any groundings. Alright, dodges a bunch of kicks. Coil. Oblivion. Interrupt the healer. Feel the grounding. Reflect. Fort. We're in this little room, thanks to me. Thanks to my terrific kiting. And we are getting absolutely wrecked here. Uh-oh, I gave that guy precog. Alright, I'm out of here. New port over here. We haven't gone bubble or spell bop or anything from this threat. He's like invulnerable to damage. Oh my gosh, that's super big trouble. Just running. Spell bop, yes. Oh my gosh, keep getting interrupted. Run back inside our little room, private room. Oblivion this guy. foil. We got a bubble? Oh my gosh, first ever bubble. Interrupted this guy. Hey, we stunning? Can we win this? Reflect? We won! Oh my gosh. How long was that round? I'm like exhausted. Well, you know what? It was super worth it. I can now lose in peace. I feel like I have this baseline goal of just never going 06 again, which is impossible. I will definitely go 06 again, but it's amazing that I managed to win a game here. Fear and Soulstone. Soulstone. 3 grounding totems. 3 recall grounding totems. Top damage? Yeah, I just barely survived there. I don't know. That was ridiculous. But I think this Rhett is good. He's very careful about how he kicks, which you don't often see. Like, usually Rets will just they're like really the most brainless. I can't kill that Siphene, I'll just dot it. Oh no, he got dispelled right as I Oblivioned. Everyone got dispelled. Coil this guy. High Mountain Tauren. Oh, whoa. Alright, I'm just gonna set up over here. My new home. Oh my gosh, Capacitor Totem. Dang it, I just cannot cast. Hit up the healer. Could probably get a dispersion here, right? Yeah. Alright. If I can fear the healer, this is huge. Got it. Wait, it's not actually huge. They have so many tremor totems. Fearing is actually useless. Wall. Spamming every book in my arsenal. Or every book. Every spell in my spell book. Alright, interrupt the healer. I think we get a kill here. Oh my gosh, swap. Forgot about swap. Can't break that. Port for a second. I need to get back out there though. Oh my gosh, I faked my way into doing nothing for 2 hours. Interrupt the healer, that's gotta be a kill. Wait, is his dispersion back up? Oh my gosh, it is. Can't do anything. Get him? Alright, we got him. Okay. Ooh, what a grind. Okay. One more win and we go 3-3. Fjorn, what's the play for Legion? I suspect it's going to be Affliction. But Destro seems like it's always good every season because Chaos Bolt is just the greatest spell ever created by any any denizen of Azeroth. Destro can always turn things around. Every single season this is true, whether they're strong or not. Affliction is kind of like, it sounds like all the changes are focused on addressing their biggest weaknesses. So I think it's actually looking good for Affliction. Reflect. Ugh, grounding. Grounding again. Interrupt. Interrupt the shaman. Oblivion until they interrupt me. A new port here. Reflect. Dang it, I interrupted the lava burst. He baited me with that. Fear the healer. I'm sure they'll get tremored out in a second. Kind of just like single-mindedly chasing down the priest. Oh, I wasted my Oblivion. That's very bad. And I let my Wither stacks fall. Coil him. Reflect. You're the healer. Nice, we got the disperse. Hey, we stunning? Grounding. Make the kick. Oh, here we go. Oblivion. Nice. Fear the healer. Kill the Spirit Link. Slowly, because I just dotted it, and it takes, I guess, a little while to kill. Fake the kick again. I think it's a kill. Dang it. Stunned. High Mountain Taunt. Oh, I whiffed. Hit up the healer. Alright, got it. Yeah, I got 3 wins. That's good. I feel pretty good about that with the triple shaman lobby. The Red Pally was, I think he was pretty good. He was pretty smart about usage of cooldowns and interrupts and stuff. Like he'd only interrupt like 1 or 2 times per round, but it was always like a very important time. Yeah, Affliction I think is going to be awesome in Midnight. I'm playing a lot of it right now because I kind of need to refresh my skills. I've been playing so much demo and Destro lately, so got to play all 3 specs. Keep them all pretty high rated. Let's see. Bard, you get the ret? Yeah. It's true, you even swapped to Destro and Legion. No idea why you wasted time playing Demo. Demo is actually, it has been the better spec the last 2 seasons. So in War Within, Demo was just better. It was like very, very... I mean, Destro was better in certain situations for sure. But I thought Demo, like especially in solo shuffle, Demo was like strong, super strong. But right now, Destro has definitely pulled ahead, and I'd say that Demo has a major weakness in Void Weavers. Like if it weren't for Void Weavers, I'd say Demo would be again one of the better solo shuffle specs. But because of Void Weavers being a hard counter for Demo, it's almost like it's super uphill battle right now. Let's see, Wiz, yeah, Legion's when they got away from demo form. Yeah, they gave it over to those pesky demon hunters. Which is ridiculous, because they're demon hunters. They shouldn't turn into demons, right? That seems insane. Bard. Or is it that they don't hunt demons, but they are a demon, and they're also hunters? Is that what it is? I always kind of assumed that it was like they hunt down demons. but we'll never know. Bard, you played Blood DK in Legion, and it's OP? Oh, you're playing it right now. You get top damage and Alpar as Blood DK? Man, you know, like back in the day, I feel like they never figured out how to balance tank damage. Tank damage is like so wacky sometimes. Pack, things die fast in remakes though, so the demo ramp up feels pretty tedious and bad. Yeah, yeah, I could see that being the case because you get super strong and you could just run around, just probably just like cast a wither on something and like it'll die anyway. That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't played much remix still. At some point, I saw a shaman in one of my blitzes earlier, and he was rocking like a really cool mount from Legion. It's like a tornado mount, a vortex, a green fire vortex. So cool. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can use like a shaman class mount. Can you get them and use them on other classes? Pack, yeah, the new class mounts look awesome. Can I get the shaman class mount if I play Warlock in Remix? And then can I use it in retail on my Warlock? Oh, they're class locked? No. Oh, that's silly. All right, well, we'll see. Maybe I'll still do it because I mean, I still want to get the Warlock one. I think it's like a cool looking horse. But horses are just like, I mean, I'm using one right now, but just in general, horses are not as cool as a flaming vortex of like elemental power. The Storm Mount is cool as well, the Void Lord one. Storm Mount. Where's the shop? Here. Oh yeah, they changed the shop. It's like super fancy now. Mounts. Oh, this guy? That is pretty it's like a blood elemental. Yeah, they changed the store. It's like so much better now. Oh, there's a lot of sales going. Details. That's pretty cool. But one thing is I don't really like the mounts that are super tall. It kind of like it almost like blocks your vision. I tend to like smaller mounts. Like this guy seems cool. Little panda guy. The Yeah, let's see. Pack. You're using the new lock mount with the new green fell cloak and green mog. What's the new lock mount called? Fell steed of some sort? No, it's not this guy. You prefer small mounts too? Yeah, especially actually, I started preferring them during Dragonflight because when you do the dragon riding races, if you have a big mount, it's like you can't see ahead of you very well, so it's like super annoying. Storm, they fell scorned. Nethersteed, Nethersteed fell scorned. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not searchable in here. But yeah, Storm, you're getting flashbacks of dying to the Undercity elevator because your Raptor mount got stuck. Yeah, that's another thing. Big mounts. If you like have a big mount and you like fly into a doorway, you just get stuck instead of flying into the door.
I have an
That's super
extended
annoying.
supply of goods for outlanders.
Let's see.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
What do I think the best alliance race is? I think oh, Winky's chilling. She is looking for something to do. Well then, let's do some twos. Um, oh, you want to see if there's somebody who can do threes? That's a good question. No. WoW marks. What do I think the best alliance race is? So I think the best alliance race in general is probably Void Elf, if you're a Warlock. I think Void Elf is better than Night Elf. I've made that decision. It's like it's official now. I think Night Elf is a close second, but Void Elf is really good, especially for demonology and Destro when you're like hard casting spells. Fell Scorned Netherlord's Dreadsteed. Let's check it out. Dreadsteed. Yeah, I can't search for it for some reason. Maybe it's because it's like not in. I just can't search for it on retail for some reason. Okay, gonna do some quick twos. Why not? Winky's been playing. Yeah, Winky's my wife. She has a holy priest named Pinky and a disc priest named Winky. All right, let's do it. Drain Soul. Demo Orc for the 1% pet damage. So for Horde side, I think High Mountain Tauren and Orc are both good. I think like there's a lot of good stuff. So first, let me step back. All the races are perfectly fine and viable. There's like no problem playing any race you want. I think there's a slight edge playing Void Elf if you play Demo or especially Demo. For Affliction or Destro, I think there's a lot of flexibility. Night Elf is very popular, it's very good. Human's good. Whatever, you can make anything work. But because Demo, you do a lot of hard casting, I think it's actually pretty noticeably better. Just to get because of the, whatchamacallit, spell pushback prevention. Kill the grounding totem. Uh-oh. I can't help you there. You good? Okay. Trinket that. Because I am not scared. I'm gonna shoot. They're doing a good job just shutting me down. But they have no more cloaks. They're desperate. Desperate at this point. Oh my gosh, can't catch him to him. So I'm just gonna hit this guy. Oh, that's a nice fake cast by this shaman. Coil him. Basically, I have to force them to do something here. Oh, there's a burrow. Come back here. Cowards. Okay. They're playing pretty well. We have a major advantage if they don't play well. So, but the thing about rogues is like when rogues play well, it's like they just always win. Which is why like even if rogues are not particularly strong in a certain meta, they always dominate AWC. Because like good rogue players are so OP. Okay, there's Cloak. He's death marking. Coil him. I'm gonna fear him out of that. Can't fear him. Uh-oh. It's okay. High Mountain Tornum. Dang it. Can't get him. Alright. Yeah. Rogues, yeah, really good rogues are just like, they just do so much damage all of a sudden. We saw that happen. Like, even like WizK today in the AWC, he just like blew up through dispersion. Stuff is crazy. Alright, let's see. Storn, you can search Remix in the Mount collection. Oh, really? Let me see. Actually, let me unmute Pinky from the stream so you can hear Pinky. Okay. Remix. Oh, what is this? Okay. Is this... Wait, what? This is like Mop Remix. Yeah, these all look like poop. I mean, that one's kind of cool, but everything else looks pretty silly. Okay. HMT definitely seems the best for Horde Lock. I'm enjoying it a lot right now. I think especially for Affliction and Destro, High Mountain Torrent seems pretty good. I, I I don't know about demo. I'm not loving it for demo. I feel like the spell pushback is really annoying. You are tankier, but you're already very tanky as demo, so I don't know if it's super worth it. Let's see. Zile OP like DK when they release it. Oh, you mean like yeah? I think DH. Yeah, the new DH spec is absolutely gonna be super OP. Like we all know it. Blizzard knows it. We're all just gonna accept it. It is what it is. Now's a good time to level a DH, probably. Okay, SMG, Stinky wanted me to know you got kicked from a raid for name dropping me as a Warlock creator yesterday. What? You're gonna? What are you talking about? You're gonna have to elaborate there. Oh, is it because like they're like, oh, he's a PvP guy, dude? Yeah, whenever PvEers are reminded that PvP exists in the game, they get mad. Have you noticed this? It's very odd. Like whenever you hear like especially race to world first type of PvEers, like really high level PvEers who happen to be very bad at PvP, they get super mad whenever people talk about PvP. Like during the midnight reveal, like the deep dive or whatever it's called. Um, the chat was just like so mad when there was PvP questions. Very silly. All right, what is the percent of the Battle Master title? I'll check it in a second. I love looking that up. I have no idea. I don't even remember how to get Battle Master. It's like a bunch of Battleground achievements, which are pretty hard to get now. Guy asked for a Warlock content creator. You said you knew one. Name dropped me. Got instantly kicked.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, who was the raid leader? That's pretty funny. I must have done something wrong to him. Maybe I out DPS'd him in one of those raids. Just kidding. I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. See, this is like there's like a 10 billion little pets here. I'm just gonna pour it out of here. I don't care. I wasted my soul rod. Or push in?
No.
Yeah, we can push.
Can you try to eat that trap? Nope.
Oh,
Right.
I don't know.
Hey, it's on the other side.
I can't see anything. I just need to send my Dark Glare, because otherwise I'm never gonna get a good setup here anyway.
Put him. No.
Not a great setup. Terrible setup. Alright, got it. Got precog. Doesn't really matter much, but I can at least get some damage here. I'm just gonna lay my port here in the middle.
Okay.
Interrupt that. Oblivion. Oh, Hey, wait, did I get him? No,
No, then.
that would have been too good. Too much to ask for here. Though they have so much CC. Super annoying. Okay, can I find the Spirit Link? I got the Spirit Link.
Nice.
I mean, I dotted it, so it took 2 hours to kill. So I still got the full benefit. But, oh my gosh.
Bradley Totem's just wrecking us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of out of cooldown. Uh-oh.
Alright, Soul Rapier.
Oh my
Oblivion this guy.
gosh. Vacity early?
Oh my gosh, that's the instant silence. What in the world? Healthstone. Oblivion. Did I get it? No. Wall, because I think he's like popping stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Drain Soul. Oh. Nice. So I think pretty good damage here. Coil. I think he fell. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't think so. But still like super CC'd. I think I got him. Alright, we did it. We should have counted how many laps they ran. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5 laps. Back and forth. At least 5, maybe 7. There and back again. Let's see. SMG. Someone from OS server. Yeah, those Oceanic folks. They're so backwards. They don't know what's going on. This is the best Warlock content channel in the universe. Pack PvEers hate PvP. They do. It's very like vitriolic. They really don't like it. I think PvE is great. I don't think it's like I don't think it's as good as PvP because I think like if there were only PvE, I would not be playing WoW right now. I would be done, you know, done with M+, done with raiding. But PvP has like so much replayability. SMG, continue your crusade for being a top Warlock in Remix. If you get kicked from raids by Yasodis. Hey, do you want to join the TTV Smelly Stinky Guild? You can you don't have to say a thing. You just advertise it without saying a word. Actually, can a remix character join a guild from retail? Maybe not. Might be separate. Raider IO has you in the top 5 locks for NA. That's awesome. Wait, what is this? Okay, Feral Druid. Dude, I like Feral Druids who don't even stealth. They're like too brave, too courageous to do that. I accidentally fat fingered a lot of stuff. Did you see that port? So bad. I ported well after the orb exploded. Okay, we definitely should not be stacked up. Let me get out of here.
green. Oh, but you got it really far.
Whoops, my bad.
It's okay. I think I have to swap, but I have no health, so this is no good.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, shoot. We tried our best. Let's see. You'd PvE if it wasn't for dealing with PvEers. I find pug raids very, very much okay. Like they're pretty tolerable in terms of like how people behave. Uh, at least at heroic difficulty, and then the first couple of uh, mythic bosses. Oh, I gotta keep up, but I'll just
No,
go
no,
ahead and
go
join.
ahead.
Okay, but I don't know. This is like I think this is placement matches. This is my alt affliction. I think this is gonna be like a 1500 game. We'll see. um, Dude, BM Hunter with Resto Shaman. That is one of the circles of hell for luck. Oh yeah, it just takes forever. Even if you win it, it's like a miserable experience because they have so many stops. Let's see. Oh, they can join the same guild. Well, well then that changes everything. We need to invite all the remix warlocks. Okay, Pinky's watching a show in the meantime, so I'm I'm just gonna play this, and then we'll do some more teas in a second. Yeah, we had a busy day, so nice little relaxation time. I'm gonna play my Blitz build. I need to make a version of this without PvP Blitz, Hellcaller, no pet. The pet sack build. It's just a lot easier to play. Geez, I think this is wrong. I think this should be over here, and this should be here. Let's do that. I think this is okay. I think this build here is wrong. Oh yeah, this is wrong. Wait, this should definitely not be like this. It should be like this, and then maybe this over here. This is better. Okay. PvP Blitz, Hellcaller, no pet. So why are loadouts so weirdly ordered now? I feel like they're kind of bugged in how they're ordered. It's really broken. All right. What are we dealing with here? Why can't I sack my pet? I guess I don't have this on my bars. Okay. Let's see. Wow, Marks. Why does Oh wait, I actually missed a bunch of chats in YouTube. My bad. Hey Justin, can you see my 3v3 shuffle talents? Sure. Uh, oh, you boosted an affliction. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for not responding. Yes, I will link you my affliction. So this is my blitz. This is my general blitz build. You can have this one. This is for blitz affliction, but it's different. It's different, but pretty similar. See, blitz affliction. I don't know what rating this game is, but it's probably pretty low. This is 1300. I just won a 1500 game on my first placement, so I don't know. This will be pretty. Up the Chaos Bolt. Just blast. What's hitting me? Something hitting me? Nothing's hitting me. Alright, this is how you do it. Low rated games, you simply grab the crystal, even if you're not the greatest crystal carrier. Okay. Yeah, I'll if I forget, remind me again, but I will be checking YouTube chat now. So let's see. Sorry, Justin. I will link you the shuffle build in a second. Let's see. Darth Tater. Oh yeah. I had no idea you could share the same. It's pretty interesting that Remix is actually so tied to retail. I think that's great. It's really nice, actually. blasting. Try and kill this guy super fast. Nice, I think we're taking both carts now. Crystal just respawned, so with any luck. What? Where'd he go? Did I get him? Oh, nice, so somebody else got the crystal, that's good. This is a healer, so I want to make sure I interrupt the healer. Okay. Pack, you're hooked on Remix. It's probably pretty fun, right? It's like you feel very, very powerful, is the impression I get. It's like you get tons of upgrades all the time. So that's pretty cool. I think we're so dominant this game that I'm just going to run over to the other side. See if I can steal their cart. You hate questing dungeon and raids, but you want all the collections. That's the thing, is like I want to do it, but I don't want to do the leveling. Leveling is kind of poopy, even if it's like super fast and like you're really strong. Oh, he reflected coil. That's pretty good move. Okay. Wow, Marks. I think I got distracted and forgot mine. Oh, oh my gosh. I was like starting to read your question, wasn't I? Oh, wait, what was it again? Oh, why does everyone in AWC seem to play Destro instead of AF or Demo? So Destro is better in more comps. So it's really good with rogues and ferals. A lot of really strong classes in AWC. So I think it's actually that's a big part of it. Wait a second. Hey, this guy took the crystal. Let's kill him. Take the crystal from him. Alright, he died. I think somebody else can grab it. There you go. Good job, Hunter. Wait, did he just like... that rogue just grabbed the crystal and... What? Oh, you know what? I think so. A lot of people don't know that you can actually cap the crystal on either side, whether you're Horde or Alliance. So he could have just run up the stairs and capped it. Wow, for some reason I feel like I really can't move right now. Yes, so Destro is also really strong right now in general. I'd say Destro is probably the strongest Warlock spec in both Blitz and Shuffle. Like I'm playing a lot of Affliction because I'm enjoying it, and I think Affliction might be really good in Midnight. So I'm kind of playing, like, kind of getting my, skills up and whatever. But oh, see, this guy has that cool class mount. Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Affliction, but Destro is definitely better. And you could see why in AWEC. Like those Warlocks are kind of getting like chased down constantly. It seems kind of miserable for them. but the truth is like they're just hopping around trying to like find some windows where they can cast a few spells, and then they simply completely blow somebody up once they can cast like 3 Chaos Bolts. So they can turn around a game. The other team is never feeling safe when there's a Destro lock in a game. So it's pretty good. But the thing is, it's also true that there's only one team that has made Warlocks work consistently, and that's Echo in EU. And it's because like Echo is just so much better overall than their competition in EU. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that they're so good. All right, SMG, let's go. Number 2, AF NA. Number 6, World in Remix. That's awesome. I don't know where I am on that list, but level 13 Warlock is probably not in the top 10. Packable. You can start raiding early, but you eventually got to do every single quest in Legion zones. Yeah, that's right? It feels like Destro is too easy to play around in 2s. Destro, you need the right setup. I think you need the right healer setup. Because like I play with my wife, Pinky, and like we play Priest Lock. I think it's pretty hard to make Destro work with Priest Lock, and it's a lot easier to make it work with something like a Druid or somebody who can like stun the target a couple times, so you can get a bunch of casts off. But yeah, I'd say it's like pretty hard to. Oh, what am I doing? I need to switch to my spec. Okay. So this is, I think we just faced these guys. This was like super hard. Destro's better for threes. You need, yeah. The thing is like, Demo is kind of a supportive class. So it's actually it's very good. It's very, very good with other casters. But caster cleave is not very strong right now in general. So you don't see it very often. And Demo doesn't really work with any of the melee. Like you can't really make Demo work. It's just like there's not enough synergy for some reason. Oh my gosh, I missed my kick on Void Blast. It is so hard to kick that sometimes. Okay. I know, the damage is nutty. So I'm just trying to like keep up with damage, but it doesn't seem very easy. I think this is a tough matchup just in general. Got a wall here. He just popped Incarnation. I missed my kick again. That's it. That is it. Oh man. Good Feral Druids are a pain. Yeah, good Feral Druids are a pain, especially you combine it with a Void Weaver. And you combine it with a Warlock who keeps missing their kicks. Let's see, Dunkfather, how are we feeling about Demo? So Demo is very good. It is really good in Shuffle. And it's very good in Blitz, and it's very good in threes. However, your comp options are less flexible in threes. Simply because you kind of need to have another caster, and that other caster has to be a really high damage caster, because you're playing like support. You're setting them up. You have a lot of CC, and you're very tanky. Bazadude, when you play Destro in twos, people are smart and LOS with precog. Oh wait, you know what? I was gonna show my talent build. Oh, Bazadude, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Super cool. All right, here, let me show this is my 3v3 and shuffle talent build for Affliction. Affliction, shuffle, and threes. This is not what everyone else plays. Let me caveat. Everyone else plays Soul Harvester, but I like Hellcaller. I think Hellcaller is just as good, but it's a little bit weaker on the single target burst. So most people play Soul Harvester, but Soul Harvester is a lot easier to shut down. So if you're having trouble as Affliction and you feel like you're getting shut down a lot, give Hellcaller a shot. It's actually not so bad. All right, let's see. Bazadude, you do Affliction in twos, Affliction Rest of Shaman? Yeah. That's actually a strong comp, because like with the Rest of Shaman you can set up a lot of stuff, because they've got CC. They can stun stuff with the Lightning Lasso. They can kind of like group people up together with their totems. There's a lot that you can do together there. And it's very strong against other casters. You play with some guy named Ende from Ragnarok that just stomped you. Oh, like a feral druid. Feral is really tough. A good feral in twos is pretty hard to beat, which is kind of why you see so many ferals in the AWC. There's like in the hands of a skilled player, it's just it just feels like they have unlimited damage at CC. Wow, Marks. What about Affliction 3's comps? So Affliction has essentially one very good 3's comp, and that is Affliction Assassination Rogue. It's a lot of damage, a lot of just offensive pressure. You can also play pretty defensively and still do a lot of damage, and so kind of rot down the enemy team. But for some reason, like almost every other comp with Affliction lock, it just feels really subpar compared to Destro, because Destro brings essentially everything an Affliction lock brings, except like more single target burst. So Affliction, I was playing Affliction Assassination the other day, played a bunch of that. It's really fun. It's like a really good comp, but it's harder to play than most other comps, and Destro's a lot easier. See, Basset Dude, Rogue or Feral. Yeah, actually that's true. You could play with a Feral. You basically need a Rogue or Feral to kind of set you up. Oh, I totally forgot the Q. I just got a Blitz Q. Yeah, but you need like a Rogue to set you up, because like they will peel for you, they'll do a bunch of damage for you, and they'll like CC the healer when you are ready to blow somebody up. You're doing AF BM Hunter the other day. You've done Asa AF. It definitely feels fun. Yeah, AF BM Hunter. That's probably pretty decent. But I think like BM Hunter demo is actually probably pretty good, and BM Hunter Destro is probably a little better than AF. But BM Hunter is also pretty flexible, so you can probably make it work with anything. As a dude, unless you're playing the Assassination Rogue, somehow you do negative damage as lock. But you, let's see, your attacks somehow heal. You know, it's just practice. It's just practice. You practice enough, you'll start. Oh, nice. Somebody recognized me. Somebody said they liked the videos. I hope they do. Yeah, I think your damage is assassination. Oh, assassination. I think it's not that easy to play. I actually don't know anything about how it's played, but I see a lot of variance between rogues, like a ton of variance, to the point where it's like surely there is something that makes it pretty hard to make work. Let's see. Let's get Gateway Master here. There. Yeah, I see some rogues do like no damage, and I see some rogues do a bazillion damage. It's like totally across the board. And then I see some rogues do a ton of damage, but like no CC, and some do a ton of CC and no damage. I don't know. It's like it's the rare like AWC level lock rogue who can do a lot of damage and CC. But really, the CC is the most important thing, especially assassination. Like, you just want to be like silencing everybody if you can. Let's see. A good rogue is such a pain. Yeah, I think like it's like insane how how annoying they can be. All right, this guy's asking why I'm not playing with Pinky. There's a hunter in here who's like has seen my videos, and he was asking why I'm not playing with Pinky. It's a great question. I'm sorry, Pinky. We'll try and win this one fast, or lose. One or the other. Oh wow, that guy's squishy. That's a healer, so I'm gonna put him on focus, interrupt him. Sometimes like the lower rated healers, you can just blow them up too. Full dot him. Oblivion him. Yeah, got the healer, so the rest of them will die pretty quickly too. So with Gateway Master, you can lay a big gateway like that. And hopefully your team will use it a lot. Uh-oh, I'm super dead though. That's okay. So Baza, if you got any games recorded, you'll watch them. Oh yeah, um, yeah, I do have like a open invitation if somebody wants to like drop a VOD or something. I'd be happy to review. I think it's kind of fun. I haven't done that in a while. I did that early on when I started streaming a few months ago. It's pretty fun. Because sometimes I get asked like whether I coach, and I don't like to coach. I think it takes like a lot of takes a lot of skill to teach somebody one on one. I like making videos and guides and stuff, but I just like ran right past that warrior. I don't know. That's High Mountain torn out of here. Oh, actually no. It's High Mountain torn. What happens when you? Oh shoot! I already used it earlier. Dang it. Um, I was trying to wonder like what happens when you use it there. I think because like when you High Mountain torn Bull Rush off of the edge, I think it sends you pretty far off the edge, which is super cool. Let's see, Baza, you mostly play Lock, you just play Rogue to mix it up. I guess the other team gave up. Pack, we want more Pinky. Yeah, what is this BG nonsense? Pinky by popular demand. Oh shoot, what's going on here? Oh shoot, I'm dead. Right? No way I survived this. High Mountain torn out of here? Oh yeah. Uh-oh. That guy's dotting me. Alright. Dang, I just got 4 achievements. Oh no, 2 achievements. Temple of Kotmogu victory on this character. Okay. They want Pinky, you want remix content? Oh my gosh, you do not want to watch me do remix quests. I don't even want to watch myself doing it. It's miserable. Does Pinky want to do some 1300 rated blitzes?
Oh God.
No.
Um,
Maybe.
no.
They're literally legit like 13. I mean, it's like everyone. It's like a normal BG. That's what it feels like.
No, it's gonna be
Okay.
like 13, and then it's going to be placement match at like 2400, and we're gonna be super toxic, and I just
Yeah.
no, thank you.
All right. That's kind of the how the conversation goes about Blitz, and I totally get it. Toxicity really turns away people from game modes. It's sad because it's like these are fun games. What SMG? One of us will get what we want. It won't be you. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to talk about Legion Remix. I'm going to talk about doing it for the transmogs for the next 106 days or however long it's running. But I don't know. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! I forgot to change my spec and everything. Well, I've got like super long gate, so whatever. This is bad. I don't have Reflect and I don't have Drain Soul, which is a big component. Bolt me daddy. What a name. Alright, take the kick. So he reflected UA, which is okay. I simply reapply it. Coil. Wait, why can't I? Let me see. Oh, you know what? I have to sack my pet, don't I? My build is so wrong right now.
Oh, that's dead. Oh,
And if
wait,
they
did you
can't,
just have to?
yeah. I had to. My build is like my blitz build, so by accident. What is going on? All right, here we go. Oblivion. So this is an extremely hard comp for us because because everything is a hard comp for us, but especially this one. He walled, so that's good. Just dot him up. Uh,
Oh, I think I'm dead.
oh, I'll fear him a couple times.
Thank
A
you.
High Mountain Torrent. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
you're dead.
got it.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Uh, oh man.
Oh no, I'm super dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't have the right spec, which is pretty key in twos, I think. That's okay. We're kind of too high rated on our ults anyway. 2270. Yeah, we got to lower that. I see. Um, S'more dots. Yeah. Let's see. You could record a game as Lock. You're 26 in twos. That's super high, by the way, in twos. People want to see the Pinky games. I don't know if Pinky wants to see the games. She's watching a TV show at the same time. Let's see. You're offering to help level? Yeah, I don't know, SMG. I don't need help leveling. I need
Wait, wait. So what are we doing with the pets? Because I need to know for my
oh no.
Trinity build.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because I lost the third
of
atonement.
Trinity, yeah.
So yeah, it just became not absolute. So I
I
need
mean,
to know
I was missing like
which
several
one
spells
to
too.
build.
I should have a pet, but I was like chatting with chat,
Okay.
so I will this time, I'm
Oh.
sure I will summon a pet. Okay. That all the buffs Remix has a meta? Yeah, I don't know anything about Remix, but they've got transmogs. They have high keys in Remix.
Oh.
Darth Vader should have done the gnome run. You know, I've never done it. In 20 years of playing WoW, I've never done it. Okay. Alright, I got my spec right. Let's see, ret disc. This is wrong. Let's get another ward here. Okay, now we're ready. Hearthstone is a Warlock must-have. Oh, you can get a new Hearthstone from Legion. The Infernal Hearthstone at a 40. They have plus 40 keys. That's ridiculous. Your the first your first mythic dungeon was a plus 11. Oh, so it's like totally different, huh? That's pretty funny. Wow, Marks, am I haste, mastery, or mix? So I'm completely haste versus. I mean, I have like if I have any hate like mastery or crit, it's purely a function of like by accident.
Here, here.
Just gonna try and like burn him. Except I got Searing Glare right as I was obliviating it. Get the precog. Yeah, they're kind of burning down. Dodge the kick.
Here,
Reapply dots on this guy.
And,
Watch this. Oh shoot. That was that happens a lot. I like bull rush right outside of the thingamajig. Okay.
and
I'm gonna wall here.
gonna be feared again. Can you stun him? Nope.
Nope.
Ooh,
Yeah, we stunning. I can't.
dead.
Oh wow. So much damage. Oh well. Still too high rated. We went on a crazy win streak the other day and like got up to like 23, 24 MMR in twos. And it's totally unnecessary to enjoy the game. Let's see, the regular player right now is around 8 to 12 keys. That's so funny because like in retail that's like super high. You can buy a 30 or 40 carry. Oh no, I would definitely never buy a carry. Disc does way too much damage. It's so good in twos. Yeah, Disc does crazy damage in twos. It's really broken. but everything in twos is like kind of, it's not really balanced anyway. 30s are 250k for the transmog set. You need to pay like $1 million to get the. That's for the Hearthstone? Yeah, that's crazy. I actually really like the male Hearthstone, the one we got from Koresh. Oops. Okay, first of all, let me fix that audio. This keeps like resetting. It's super annoying. I got a solo shuffle pop. Take it? Okay, I'll take it. You only have a twos partner? You don't know any strong rogues for threes? Yeah, there aren't that many rogues out there. Rogue is a great class, but I think it's like hard to play and people don't love it, so. If you do threes, you want to push for Glad? Yeah, I do threes pretty casually. Right now I'm like maybe thinking about pushing for Glad. I played like for the first time I've played a few like higher rated threes a couple days ago. It was pretty fun, but the thing is like there were only 3 teams queuing. Pretty prime time, and only like 3 teams queuing at 22, 2300. Like we are like 23, 24 MMR. It's like such a quiet bracket. There's like nothing to do in threes. It's insane. So I think like maybe like towards the end of the season it'll be more fun, but right now it's not super fun anyway. So I think Shuffle and Blitz are where it's at. All right, let's play Hellcaller. I think here I'm gonna go Impish. Yeah. Okay. Arcane, Resto, and what is this? Destrolock. Maybe I didn't need Impish. Oh man. Tried to reflect the hex there, but I don't think he fell for that. Stun him. Blast him. And he's dead. All right. So one of my favorite shuffle lobbies as affliction is when there's a Destrolock on my team, because I get to free cast. Like it's like the only time I get to free cast. Every other time, I'm like getting smashed by the warrior and mage and whatever. So that was pretty nice. Unfortunately, I really hate facing Destro as an affliction lock, so I'll enjoy these first two rounds of the lobby and then have to really buckle down and try and figure things out. But we were both doing like 2.5 million DPS. It's like completely unhealable damage. Full dots. Couldn't stop the penny. Oblivion here. And interrupt that. I'm actually interested. This guy is like not playing Void Weaver. So rare. I think I just trinket that. Oh, he is playing Void Weaver. He fooled us. Coil that guy. Dot him. Oblivion. I think I eat this. Nice. Fake the kick. Yeah, look at that. So I'm just pumping. The Destrolock he's having a rough time because he's getting like kicked and stunned and everything. But I get to do whatever I want. It's so kind of amazing. All right, but now we face Lock, Mage, Resto Shaman. This is actually the comp I used to play a ton back in Cataclysm. It's super strong. Very, very, very good comp. Let's see. Baza, you love seeing a Destro lock on your team in Solo Shuffle? Yeah. I mean, I hate facing it, right? Because this is the problem. It's like they're actually very good in general because like you can shut them down, but they can still get several Chaos Bolts at some point. You miss one kick and it's over, right? So hit up the Chaos Bolt. So right now I'm just trying to get dots up. So I'm having a rough time of it. Everyone's playing Resto Shaman now, which I don't love. Incinerate's an odd thing to be casting there. Make it that, whatever. Coil. I got polyed, that's okay. Hey, we stunning? Oh my gosh, I missed. He missed his Shadow Fury too. It's pretty funny. We both missed our Shadow Furies, that's very embarrassing. But because we both missed it, it's actually totally fine. No judgment. Oblivion him. I think this warrior needs to play a little more defensively. But that's a tough lobby. I mean, tough round. I think this will be a little easier with the Disc Priests because they have a lot less disruption for me. You know, this is probably a pretty rough lobby for the warrior in general. Triple caster as a warrior is probably kind of like a nightmare for them. Let's see what is he. Kenny saying, "Can you guys kick Sleep Pet, please?" Sleep Pet? What is Sleep Pet? I don't even know what that means. Does he mean sheep? What's that?
Maybe he means succubus? I don't know.
Oh, the succubus. Oh yeah, that's probably what he means. Yeah, there it is. He's using it right now. Oh well. I don't know where that succubus is. That's not in my repertoire. I just don't do that. It's not how I roll. Oh, there it is. Can I put a raid icon on it? No, you can't. Well. Okay, I have the succubus as my focus target now. So I will know when it does something funny. Like interrupted seduction. Look at that. Oh, I should probably not interrupt this seduction cast itself, but because then it doesn't go on cooldown, right? Oh my gosh. There was no reason for that guy to die there. That seemed totally unnecessary. But you know what? I was kind of messing around with the seductioning. You know what I should get? Let's get Banish. Do I have it on my keybinds? This is like an alt. Let's get Banish over here. We're going to banish it. I never get Banish, but it's actually pretty good against Warlocks. I'm usually just too lazy to get it. So I need to kind of run through this ice ring. It's a friendly ice ring. I don't even know if I banished it or not. Coil this guy. Dang, I'm having a rough time here. Let's Oblivion this guy. Whoa, what? He like exploded. That warrior just exploded, guys. I don't even know what did he die to? What was that? That was awesome. It just looked like he like a bomb just went off. Magi's Spark. So Magi's Spark killed him. It looks cool when somebody dies with that, huh? You know what's hard about interrupting and focusing the succubus is that it actually is it goes invisible when it's not like attacking and not in combat. So I think that's why I kept losing track of it. Coil this guy. Reapply dots. Fake the kick. Full damage go. Oblivion. Dang, I invested a lot into that go. Coil this guy. I'm gonna wall here. I don't think it's a good wall, but I think it might be okay. Yeah, it's okay. Alright. So the poor warrior went 0 wins. I guess it's not totally unexpected. That's a tough lobby for a warrior, for sure. But I think he needed to play a lot more defensive. So I think the way you play around that kind of situation is oh, I think Pinky's just watching shows now. Cool. Um, yeah, in that situation, you really have to like figure out a way to just buy more time. Is my guess. I think the good because like you can't just play super ham as a warrior into that when like 2 casters are just like blasting you from both sides. Because warrior is still like very good. It's just like you have to play totally differently in that kind of lobby. Okay, let's see. Baza, is your first season as a lock, so you're still learning. Trying to grind all the lock specs up to 2K. That's great. Yeah, I'm actually in that process too. I think I finally did it. Finally grinded them up on check PvP. Oh, I was gonna check some stuff on like data for Azeroth, right? But first, let's see. Just show off some of my spec. Yeah, so I've now achieved rank 1. I mean, obviously it's not rank 1 title until the end of the season, but I'm in rank 1 range currently on all 3 specs. So that was a lot of work, especially with affliction. But I think I fine-tuned a build that I think works well with my playstyle. So that's been feeling a lot better now. It took me a while to figure it out because I think I've played more demo than anything else because like demo's my favorite. But yeah, I played a lot of affliction, way more than Destro. It's just been kind of like a more challenging, I think, to really figure out because it's like some of the I don't know, some of the lobbies are so hard as affliction. All right, let's just queue up here. Lika, gross website. Oh yeah, my bad. This is the website that you should be checking. Actually, I love Dressfar. I already was looking at Dressfar on the stream earlier because like There's just so much like good data here. The activity thing is amazing, just to kind of get a sense of what people are doing and playing. I mean, the thing is, like, if you have like if you like playing a lot of different characters, the activity section, if you just look at like solo shuffle activity 72 hours, just look at anything that's like less played. Like if you queue up as an outlaw rogue, you're gonna get almost instant queues. Not instant. You're gonna get like it's like 5 minute queues tops. Like anything that's around demo or even affliction level, it's gonna be so much faster. Oh, this is called Drustvar. Drustvar is an amazing. I'll link this in YouTube as well. Amazing resource for just kind of like seeing trends in PvP. You can also look up leaderboards. So you can go, especially solo shuffle is very helpful. Like if you're trying to learn a new class, go to like, oh, I want to see what are the top warlocks playing. Oh, the stinky guy is one of the top warlocks. He's playing Hellcaller. Everyone else is playing Soul Harvester. That's okay. But you can also see like some people have their Twitches linked, and you can see them live here. It's pretty cool. But this other website, Data for Azeroth, we were going to look up Battlemaster, how rare that achievement is. I think it's pretty rare. Let's see. Battlemaster. Wow. Less than 1% on Horde and Alliance. It's 0.7%. That's pretty rare. I don't think I have it even, because it's like really based on doing a bunch of like battlegrounds, I think. Yeah, I haven't even finished it because I'd have to queue because I don't think you get progress towards these on in Blitz because like Alterac Valley. I mean, what do I have to do in Alterac Valley? Oh, I have to win 3 more Alterac Valleys. Okay, what else? Uh, take 50 graveyards. Actually, that's pretty doable. And then I have to defend 50 towers. That's super annoying, but doable. You know what? Maybe I could get the Battle Mastered. What's Arathi Basin? I'm missing recap a base 50 times. Defend 3 bases, and then overcome a 500 resource deficit. The thing is, I just have to queue like normal BGs. I guess I have everything else. You do get progress on the ones in the Blitz rotation. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, people told me that before. Which is kind of shocking to me that I haven't overcome a 500 resource deficit in Blitz. I swear I have. Haven't I? I mean, the game doesn't think I have, but I personally think I have. Alright, I'm going to stick this guy in a follower dungeon. We got a queue in our NA, or our EU account. Dude, why is Check PvP a gross site? It's kind of joking. So I do use Check PvP as well. I use it for other stuff. But Drustvar is really cool because Lika, who's in their chat here, Lika is the developer behind Drustvar, which is super cool. We got like a celebrity in here. runs the website, and it is actually a really good resource for. Actually, there's like this section of Drustvar that's really cool. It's called Flavor of the Month, FOTM, and you can see like really what the trends are. Like Ret Pally is way overrepresented, that kind of stuff. Okay, am I the right spec? What am I playing? Okay, double Ret Pally. Oh my gosh. So if it's double Ret Pally, let's play up. Oh, look at that ice wall. Where are all my soul shards? What in the world? So I always get distracted when I stream, and I just forget to like check my talents. I forget everything. Interrupt the healer. Fear the healer. What rating is this, by the way? 2200? Okay. AoE stunning. You know, I just realized I think my weak aura is like too big on my EU account. Really big. Did I miss my kick again? Gosh, I can't kick these Void Blasts. They're so fast. Trinket that. Coil. The sphere is like super short, but whatever. Okay, nice. You got... Oh, I'm Void Elf on this character. Whoops, I was trying to High Mountain Torrent him. Alright, interrupted that Void Blast. Okay. Full fear on this guy. Got the bubble. It's really great. Can we actually turn on this guy? Maybe. Nope, I got Searing Glared. Interrupt the Void Blast. Okay, now, I don't remember which Ret Pally bubbled, but one of them did. Oh, it was the other one. Okay. Let's reapply our UI here and kill him. Oh my gosh. There's always an answer. Interrupt the pen. Oh my gosh, I was slow. Couldn't interrupt it anyway. Gosh, are we gonna lose this? No, he still has block. Oops. They have no more bubbles. That's really good. I say I go for this guy. Interrupt the Void Blast. Anything can die here, but nothing is dying. It's kind of the problem. When you don't have like a clear target that's like definitely the best thing to go on, sometimes it's actually a liability. There we go. We killed like the Reds like 15 times. Alright, let's check our spec now. Oh yeah, this is wrong. I need reflex, and then rest of this is okay. This shouldn't be there. This should be over. Either of these is probably better. Stick it there, I think. Okay. You've never used this site? Use it all the time. Yeah. Red is overplayed, you don't believe it. I know, right? Alright, get the precog. Alright, I'm gonna tunnel this guy. Oh my gosh, I can't read his name, so I'm not gonna remember who it is. Oh man. They hit pretty hard there. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Alright, fear the healer. This is good. AoE stunning. Oh, nice wall. Oh my gosh, Searing Glare. You're the healer. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I died there. That's actually baffling to me that I died there. Let's get one more point in tankiness here.
I cannot use that.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so you'll never stop calling Ret the most wheelchair class in the game. It's like it's definitely easier to play than a lot of stuff, but that's actually the goal, right? That's the goal of Midnight. Make everything a lot easier, and it'll be good. I think Rets have had it good for a while, but hopefully we all get to join the Rets in their crusade against complexity. Actually, let's go on the mage more, I think, here. Alright, that's pretty iffy, but the wall was not that scary, so I was able to... Wasn't like a totally blocking off the healer. But I did have the wall there. I don't know. It's crazy that we got so separated. Can't really get on this mage. Try to keep an eye on pivots to the red, but the red hasn't used any cooldowns yet, so it's going to be kind of a long slog trying to kill this guy from scratch. Wait, there's wall or bubble. All right, Oblivion. Huh? There we go. Okay, I'll take it. Let's see, Baza, it's not bubble that bothers you, it's Blessing of Sanctuary. Yeah, they have so many tools to help their team. It does seem like their damage is a little bit too high for how much utility they have. But you know what? I think that the recent balancing nerf, it helped a lot. They got nerfed, so their damage is like more in line with what everyone else is doing. This lobby is kind of weird. I feel like we have some weird stuff going on here. Not playing particularly well, but whatever. I got mega knocked. We proc the cauterize? I'm not sure. Whoa, that guy got knocked. Oh my gosh, that's like football fields away. There's a bubble and ice block. Really great result. Oh my gosh, my turn to get knocked. Second Void Elf teleport through that, so he's not alone. Fake the kick. Oblivion this guy. Guess I wall here. Why can't we kill this guy anymore? Hand over the priest. You're the priest? Oh my gosh, am I dead? Really feels like I shouldn't die here, but I will die. That actually feels bizarre to die there. I don't know. I don't know why these games seem so weird to me. Just very unexpected. Okay, let's see. Blessing of Sanctuary, it's the most unbalanced move in PvP. I mean, so Blessing of Sanctuary is like, it's very similar to like reverse magic. But you know what? You're right. It does have a very low cooldown. Wow, Marks, you wish they'd make it so Rets can't attack during bubbles. Yeah, I kind of wish that were true too. Because it's super annoying in Blitz. The fact that a Ret can just walk up to you, pop bubble, and kill you during bubble because they do so much damage. And there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm just taking damage here, but it doesn't really matter. Summon a new pet, whatever. Baza, it's because Solo Shuffle is a bunch of chickens running around with no heads. Yeah. I think that's fair. Oh my gosh, right into the... Spell bop on... See, like, that spell bop makes no sense to me, you know? Like, of all the targets here, that's the one that makes the least sense to spell bop. But it's still totally gonna work. Like, I still have the wall. It's also very bad. Okay. So one thing that often happens on this map is people gather at the top of the stairs, and it's bad. It's just bad for everybody. It's really good for certain classes to have everyone grouped up, but I don't think it really benefits anybody here very much. So playing up there makes no sense. I'm trying to think who it benefits the most here. I guess the Fire Mage benefits because like Ice Wall can be massive up there because you can completely block off somebody from their teammates. I guess that's why the Mage is playing up there, but I don't love it. I don't think it's helping him. Like it definitely killed him there too, you know? 'Cause he has nowhere to go, nowhere to kite. Yeah, he loves the walls, but I don't think it helps much here. Oblivion. Alright, I've faked every kick on here. You reapply dots. I think I triggered that. I don't, man, I did not want a wall there, but I just don't trust the healers at this point. I'm sure they're fine, but no trust here. Dot them all, reflect, make the kick. Gear out of that. Alright, I guess I get out of there. I mean, it's just too much stuff going on. Coil him. Ugh, why does this guy want to play up here? Ice Wall is probably up soon. Just have to be careful about that. There's Bubble. Interesting. Like, out of there for a second. Yeah, Ice Wall is definitely up. I don't want to be up there, honestly. But the Pally wants to be up there, so here we are. There's... Ew, this is such a terrible location to be. But let's try. Oh my gosh, Searing Glare. You know, I think Searing Glare has too short a cooldown. Right? It feels like it's always up. Okay, 4 wins is okay. It's just a really wacky lobby though. Yeah, you hate it, try to avoid it, try to get LOS. Yeah, I think it's like way better to play down, except when you're facing. Honestly, it's not bad against Rets because Rets they're like one of the worst classes at getting up and down the level. But it's just like I just don't enjoy when we're so crowded in there. Because as a Warlock, you don't have to do a lot of kiting, but you do need a little bit of space. Like when you port, you want to be able to like port and then cast 2 spells before they are back on top of you. It's really hard to do that on that map. Scarns, you're enjoying demonology so far. You just hit 80, getting absolutely dumpstered in BGs and grinding honor since you have less than 10 million HP. Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, gear is so important in the early stages of kind of getting started in PvP. Like you can't even like learn how to play until you have at least the honor set. I think unless you have the honor set, you're just so far behind. You don't even have a sense of like how to use defensives or anything. It's like so stressful. You just die. And like BGs, there's like so many people in a team fight. The fact that Searing Glare can make your Infernal Stun miss is super dumb. Yeah. Yeah, it's really frustrating. The way Searing Glare should work is like it should be like it like in boss fights when there's like a blind mechanic in a boss fight, you turn your character away from the boss and it negates it. That'd be super cool. It feels like that. You just turn away from the paladin and then you don't get blinded. Wait, it doesn't work like that, does it? I've never tried doing that, but now that I think about it, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like it'll just blind you no matter what as long as you're in the cone, right? I think that's how it works. But it would be super cool if there was like counterplay like that. Scarns, you've been driving vehicles, chain casting, fear, coil, stuns, trying to control battlefields, undergirded. If you're doing like big battlegrounds, demo it might actually be a little harder to kind of make an impact in. Affliction and Destro might be a little better for that, just in general in battlegrounds. But demo's fun, you know, especially if you do get to like kind of wander off and fight over like some tower or some base that's like more lightly defended. Demo's really great for that. Yes, don't apply logic to a Blizzard game. It doesn't work looking away. Yeah. That would be so cool though. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that there actually used to be more mechanics where like if you faced like depending on which direction you're facing, you can't dodge or you might like so you might take more damage from melee. So like against rogues, we'd be heavily incentivized to back in the day like put your back to a wall when you're facing a rogue, stuff like that. But that stuff has like slowly been phased out more or less. I mean, there's still some mechanics like it, but it's pretty rare now. Like nowadays, I don't doesn't really matter which way you face. SMG, you're watching a paladin solo a 2017. Yeah, I can't even wrap my mind around like what those numbers mean. I'd have to play a remix, which I will someday. Someday. Garns, you've never played Affliction or Desperate before? You've played DPS Dragon and Healer Dragon. So DPS Dragon is really fun. I play that sometimes on my alt. Really fun. I'm trying to think if it's similar. It's not really similar to Affliction or Destro. They're pretty different. Maybe a little bit more like Destro, I suppose, but even so, it's like pretty different. But yeah, I mean, Affliction and Destro, they're also kind of like they're really high damage classes, high damage specs, just like Devastation, and it's a lot easier to navigate a battlefield because you just kind of play a little further back and you just spread dots, Chaos Bolt or Malefic Rapture if you have extra shards, and that's it. See, Bassa, you think they moved away from that to keep the game simple for players? All that advanced stuff only benefits hardcore players. Casual doesn't want to do all the gimmicks. Yeah, I think that's right. And sometimes that kind of stuff, it's like not just hardcore or advanced, but it also just doesn't really feel great. Kind of ends up feeling a little clunky the way it's implemented. So I totally get that they removed that stuff. Honestly, they should remove even more. I mean, there's a lot of stuff like I can only cast Shadow Bolt at something if I'm facing it. Um, I wonder whether even that mechanic should go away too. So like very good players, they get extra interrupts against casters simply because they can run. They like stand directly on top of them, and then they just kind of like inch forward and back around them, and then like it's like really hard to track them and face them when the to finish your casts. You can fear without facing. Yeah, there's like a handful of spells you can cast without facing them. But then there's a lot of casts that you do need to face them, and it's kind of like inconsistent, right? Oh, I just realized it's midnight. Might actually see if we can get another good queue here, and then maybe wrap soon after that. We'll see. Mortal Coil, you need to face him. Yeah, you do need to face him for Coil, and it's a shorter range spell, so it's a little more annoying. But that adds some skill. So I think it's not the worst thing, especially if they're going to simplify rotations in general and button bloat. Maybe it's a good thing. Let me see. Let me reload my UI. Okay. Let's see. We got BM Ret and Balanced Druid. This guy is like surprised I'm not playing demo. I think that's fair. I definitely mostly play demo in Shuffle and Blitz. Okay, this all looks good. I think this is fine. This is really awkward. How is he dispelling UA without getting the penalty? Crazy. Stunning, getting out of there. Oops, mistimed that. So he has Cocoon on, but it doesn't matter. I'm just reapplying dots. Just kind of want to make sure I'm set up for the when he's out of there. Foil. I think I'm just gonna send it on this guy, Oblivion. Interrupt the Chain Lightning. Taking a lot of damage, so I'm gonna wall here. Port. We already got the benefit of the Spiritling, so I don't have to go back. Doesn't matter. Oh, I think, did we get him? Nice. So they spent all their time trying to shut me down. So the Balanced Druid was just able to pump damage. Look at that. I mean, I was actually doing pretty decent damage too. Even though, like, I feel like they dispelled UA a lot. It's hard to keep UA up there. So let's see. SMG, a 27 key is like a 14 key in retail? I see. Yeah, 14 is pretty challenging. I've definitely failed a fair number of them. Gotten a few of them done, but at this point in the season, it's like, I don't know. I haven't really tried much. I do one at Mythic Plus per week for the Vault slot, and that's it. Probably should do more, but whatever. There's still a few pieces I kind of want, but it's okay. Let me just port for... Oh yeah, perfect port. I got like silence right then too. Interrupted Repentance, which means he's actually in a lot of trouble if he dies here, or he gets a lot of damage. No, he didn't. Not enough pressure. Alright, Searing Glare. I'm just gonna run around during Searing Glare. Port. So I'm stopping the Repentances because they kind of scare me. Foil him. Aw, dang. Interrupted. What? So many stuns. Nice. Got the precog. Port. It's a grounding here somewhere. There it is. Oh wow. What a repentance. Interrupt the healer. High Mountain Tornum. Port. Yeah, I just can't keep dots up. It's pretty annoying. Coil. Trinket that. Hit up the Hex. This is good. Nope, got interrupted. Oh, there's bubble. Nice. Port. Oh, great sleep on him. Got a wall here. Fear. Dark Lair. There, got him. All right. It's just kind of a matter of time. Just have to play very patiently. So like with caster cleave, like a balanced druid affliction, you just grind them down. One of us is like getting shut down, so I was getting shut down, but the druid is just blasting away, cycloning, being super disruptive. Okay, now we're facing ret balance. This probably still favors us, except that they have a fair amount of disruption. What is this? This 2500 lobby? Yeah, this is going to be a tough. I think this comes down to like whether I can avoid all the interrupts or not. Reflect. Reflected the interrupt. Port. Get that dot up again. I kind of want to hit the druid more. Interrupted healer. Oblivion here. Oh man, is he in trouble? That was a big hit from the hunter. Hit up the cyclone. Dang it, got interrupted. There's not much I can do about that. Interrupted that cyclone. I think I wall here. Oh shoot, I'm dead. Dang, I should have ported and just like reset there because they'd gone through so many defensives. That's kind of my bad. I think it's like late night sort of nonsense. Bard, do I think balance lock is good in 3v3? Yes, definitely. I think the better version of it is going to be balance destro or balance demo. Probably balance demo might be the best overall, but that requires kind of like patient play. You want to kind of like grind them down, play very like smart about CC and everything. But balance destro is you can also do like just you can either like play rotten dot or you can play like just super aggro, try and blow somebody up at some point. What? I was about to like be kind of surprised if I died there. Oh shoot, I gave him precog. Alright. I gotta get a nice trap. I wall here, shoot. Might not be enough. I gotta stay in line of sight of my healer though. It's hard to port here. I'm gonna port now. Interrupt the healer. Gosh, this rat is making my life so miserable. Hit up the cyclone. Oblivion here. Alright, let's port and reset. Alright, we got bubble, so we have a lot of options in terms of kill target. I still want to kind of go with the druid. Uh-oh. Shoot. Big damage. Oh my gosh, can't finish him. Oh gosh, we're gonna lose. That guy still has cocoon, so I'm just gonna hit something else instead. Interrupt the healer. Nice. I think we made a good pivot, and the hunter followed up too. Because like the cocoon was just like usually I ignore cocoon, but right there it was like we had to win or lose super fast. So basically had to, yeah, we had to win there, otherwise we would have lost. And I think hitting the cocoon would have taken too long. Sakura got a lobby where the other 3 DPS were all 3 specs of DK. Yeah, that could be pretty tilting. You quit after 2 rounds and nobody blamed you. Yeah, nobody will blame you in that situation. I mean, I think it's kind of like sad when that happens. The one thing about it is like it may feel pretty bad, but one positive is like all their DRs are pretty much kind of like ruined by each other. So it may not be as bad as it sounds on paper. It might be bad, I don't know. So still just playing very PvE here. Just trying to. So when you play PvE style like this, I mean I do this a lot actually. My top preference when I play Warlock is interrupting the healer. Now you can't always do that. Sometimes you have to interrupt like a cyclone or something. But it'll like if you're in this PvE mode where you're just kind of like trying to do as much damage as you can. Usually it's best to interrupt the healer, and like look at how much pressure they're under right now. They have to pop so many cooldowns just to survive. I mean, I'm gonna wall. Oh, I shouldn't have walled there. Be the healer. Stun the healer. Interrupt the healer. Something's gonna die here for sure. There we go. All right. All right, one more round. We have 4 wins. That's pretty good. Pretty good in this lobby. I don't think that we were favored here. I think we just played pretty well. Rhett is probably pretty good in this lobby, but so is Boomkin, BM Hunter. BM Hunter has like some actually big advantages. A little bit of healing reduction was actually huge too. But I also have I just have a lot of spread pressure. If I can ever cast a spell, I will. Oh, he might be dead. I just went all out there in terms of cooldowns. Oh, I trinketed a super short stun. That was a very big mistake. That's a good interrupt. That's a pretty fast cast. Into Cyclone. I tried to reflect the Cyclone there, but he was targeting the healer. Okay, it was stun. So we're just, I think we're winning the PvE fight here. Uh-oh, gave him precog, unfortunately. Foil into Oblivion. Nice damage. Wall. AoE stunning. Didn't really hit anybody. Fake the kicks. Still can't hit anybody. Alright. Dang, that's a risky dispel, but it might work for him. Or it might not. He's definitely falling behind in healing. He's still dispelling every UA. I think it's like, might be too many dispels at this point. Can't quite hit the main target, so I'm just oblivioning whatever I can. Alright, got it. So 5 wins. Not bad. I feel pretty good about that. It's a good last round. I feel like I was starting to get a little tired towards the end. It was a long day. We like did a bunch of stuff outside before I could even watch AWC. So I'm gonna actually call it here. I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. I know it wasn't a super long stream, but evening stream, pretty exhausting. GG Sakura, thanks for tuning in. Bard, you feel like it's an almost guaranteed win, and if an AF is allowed to PvP mode? Yeah, but you know, like AF and Boomkin are both very strong in that PvE mode, so I think it could have gone either way, but managed to just pull ahead a little bit. So got a little lucky. All right, cool. Well, GG's everybody. Scarns. Oh, I'll respond to your question. Let's see. When it comes to specs, you tend to one-track mind it. Can't believe you've never even tried Destro or Affliction at all. Yeah, you know, it's okay. I mostly only played Affliction for a long time. It takes a long time, and it takes effort to learn a new spec, so it's totally okay not to do it. And every spec is viable, so no matter what you like playing, you can make something work. It'll be fine. So anyway, GG's everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you all soon. All right, peace all.